Actually, stop streaming because me, and we're gonna go live stream. It's called Game Maker Studio. Breath of the NES. Breath of the NES. Let's go to Google. I think it's called Breath of the NES anyway. The NES. Just do Breath of the NES, and then I'm gonna go to images. No, images. Freaking stupidity. There, I'll grab this picture right here. Nah, it's Breath of the NES. Breath of the NES. I'm showing. I'll go back to my dashboard. Am I going to? Come on. Okay, we're going to the dashboard. Okay, cool. Hey guys. So we're going to be. Well, let me just finish this up first. Excuse me. Let me go to public chat. And we're not. Oh. Hit the thumbnail here. Go. We're gonna go to no. Where's what? No, I want the what? I hate this. Don't you just hate that? I'm looking for some. You suck. This. Show in folder. There it is, right there. Okay, cool. Now, change thumbnail. Where's right? Let me get this running. Now, like a D. Go to no, not that. Not you. This side, all the way to the bottom. I am trying to get this word. Oh no. There. Ha ha ha. I don't know if that's gonna work actually, to be honest here. Hee hee. Where'd it? Okay. Please tell me it's gonna work. Use. I hope it's gonna work. Anyway, so we should be good here now. We're gonna try and play some Breath of the NES. It's like a, so we're here, guys, to play some Breath of the NES. It's supposed to be like a Breath of the Wild, if it was on NES. So it's one of those things where, like, I think it's like, see, like, I don't know if you see that, actually, Game Maker Studio, it's like, some program that somebody created and was like, let's make it all look like NES. So, we're gonna try and get this running. Just give me a second here. Wow, if I can get this running here in just a sec. Let me see if I can get this running. It's only, it says it's only a demo, so I don't know how much of this we can play, or how far we can go with this, but we'll see how this is gonna run. So, why is this running like total garbage? This was running pretty fine yesterday. Oh, don't tell me it's running like crap because we're streaming it. Oh, dang. Oh well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If this is running too bad, I'm just gonna change the game. I'm sorry. And there's no music, so. Oh, good lord. Oh, phooey. There's no music, so. Good gosh. Oh, maybe I'll put some music over. Maybe I'll put some music over this. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it. Probably not going to, because there's nothing I can do that's not copyrighted that'll screw with me. God, it's going like 15, 14 frames a second. Not good. that sword is gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, that sword's gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. But what are you gonna do? Do I go this way or? Well, let me get some meat. I think I can get some meat. I believe so. Let's see if I can fight this guy. Oh damn! Octoroks. I wouldn't think Octoroks would give me very much meat, very any meat, to be honest. But, you know, come on. That is so long. That is such a lag. That is insane. Because without streaming it, with running like beautifully. Oh, it's running on 22 frames. Okay, so it's running decent now, I guess. I don't know. This is pretty crap. It ain't running 60 frames. You're never gonna get this thing running 60 frames, I don't think. Or even 30 frames a second. Or 35 frames a second, you know? 40 frames, you know? I want something decent, but this is not decent, so. Ah! I'm gonna die, aren't I? That could be nothing. Oh, gosh! Can I eat this meat, or... Yeah. Inventory. A raw tentacle from an Octorok. Well, that didn't do anything, I don't think. Well, I don't know. I'm learning. I have that in. No, I don't. I was gonna say I have that equipped. No, I don't. Oh, we have to go get that sword again too. That's ridiculous. It's kind of eerie not having music. It's like if you've ever played Doom on Atari Jaguar. There's no music. The Jaguar, I think so. There's no music. And it's very weird because it's very eerie because you're like, ooh. It's kind of odd. You're like, wait, what? Where's the epic music from Doom? It's like, there's none. So, oh boy. Oh, I can cook that meat, can't I? Wait, can I? Let me see. Give me some meat. Nothing? Of course not. Nothing! Tell me the last one's gonna give me something. There is no third one! No! Oh, there is, okay. I was about to be like, no, it's gotta be a third one. Oh, there you go. I'm not gonna use it. No, I'm gonna go and see if I can get cook it. I don't know if I can. I don't know anything about this game, so. Oh, we're going better frames now. There we go. This is more playable. 25 frames. Yeah. Well, it's still not good, but it's playable. So. Can I just walk into that forest? What the heck? I don't want to eat it. I wanted to put it on the damn fire. Okay, I guess you can't. Okay, I guess not. Let me see. Can I walk through the forest here, or am I gonna get screwed? Wall me. It's a flaming sword, so. Break that tree down! Is it gonna take forever to break down, or is it just never gonna break down? You know, they're one of those things just never gonna break down. Oh, it's a wooden sword. What do you want? It's like when you break down something in. Ow! I'm on fire. That's not good. Stop. Stop being on fire. Okay. That works. Come on. Nah, I'm not on fire. That's good. Can you stop being on fire now? Oh, there you go. It's gonna take a while to burn down. But it'll burn down. So, we're good. Get that bow and arrow. get those tech tights. Is that what those things are called? Yeah. Ooh, nice. Now you don't get any wood, do you? Any kind of wood, do you? Okay, good. Now, do you have a certain amount of arrows? Or don't tell me that those are arrows. Quiver, you can now hold twice as many arrows. But I don't have a bow, so it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, well, you don't have a bow, so you can't actually do anything with it. Oh, that's stupid. That's dumb. When they give you like the part that you need, but you don't have the actual thing, or vice versa. Well, vice versa at least makes a little bit of sense. Like you get a bow but no arrows. Let's say. Like that at least makes some sense. Oh, you little turds. Oh, you turdy. Whatever. Oh, dang. I didn't actually change the name of the stream. Let me change the name of the stream. I forgot. I'm like, uh-oh. Done. Now that should change. Oh, it's me. Okay, wait. Now if I go back, I go to this, and I go here, and I go to this, and I go to... I can't. Dang. Where's my... What? I'm so confused with what's going on here. I should have put this. Okay, look. Like this. This on top. Chat. Oh. My chat window is going to be a little kooky, isn't it? There you go. And then we'll put the other thing back on top of it, I think. Let's see. Okay, now can you see it? Let me see. Oh, and then we'll put the other thing back on top of it, I think. You can see my chat, can't you? Okay, now can you see it? Let me see. Oh, and then we'll put the other thing back on top of it, I think. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I'll accept that. I don't care. I'll accept that. I don't care. Okay. Can I push any of these rocks to get this heart piece? Or heart container? Hey Clifford, we're gonna be playing. We're here playing some Zelda Breath of the NES. It's like Zelda Breath of the Wild if it was on NES. Or it's like a demo somebody made in Game Maker, which is it's like an application to make NES games, I guess. So, or NES-esque games. So, this is like my third or fourth attempt at trying to do anything with this. Yes, basically. Breath of the Wild on the NES, basically. Eek. And see, I have no idea what to do with this because I tried putting it in the fire and it didn't do jack squat. At least not like you think. You think you can just put it down, but not really. It's kind of eerie how there's no music here. It's weird. It's just kind of odd because you're like expecting some sort of like grandiose, Zelda. So, okay, now I gotta burn something. Gotta burn this down. Okay, that's on fire, right? Oh, come on, burn. You're not on fire? Come on, you're on fire. What the heck? Burn, stupid thing. Wait, what? I'm confused. This was shown in Bato prototype. By the prototype? Like, because... There you go, now you're on fire. I at least need the one tree to burn. I don't need the whole forest right here to burn down. The whole little mini forest to burn down. So. It takes forever for these trees to burn down. Like, literally forever. So. Like, literally forever. Oh, there you go. I wasn't paying attention because I'm over here doing something else. Sorry. That's a stupid thing. Why would I get arrows, but I don't have a bow? You equipped your quiver. You can now hold twice as many arrows. Yeah, but give me a bow to use these arrows with. You know what I mean? Yeah, Breath of the Wild, yeah. It's supposed to be Breath of the Wild, yeah. If it was on an NES card, yeah. Okay, so. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm kind of trying to do something here. Die! Give us here, because I'm not doing anything with the sand. I could literally just do the whole game like this. Oh, what's this? Don't die. I don't want to die again. No, please don't let me die again. You could have some good stuff. Oh, nothing. Is this the Breath of the Wild prototype? No. This would be cool though if like this is like I'm sure that was their like grandiose idea, like their master plan way from the beginning. Oh yeah, it'll be great. Turn, stupid. There you go. I got him in a corner. Very nice. I don't think I need to beat this back. Cause I don't even know if this thing saves. I don't think it does. Oh yeah. So you can get. Why do you have to be so loud? Notifications. Okay, there you go. Not gonna go down, or do I have to have something to break this, or climb this, or whatever? Okay, let's go up and see what's up. I really hope I don't die again for like the fifth time, fourth or fifth. Oh no, I see something. Oh no, moblins. Come at me, moblin. Oh no. Okay, good. Go. Oh, what is that? That moblin meat? Or is that just I don't know. Come on. What is this? Can I pick this up? Is this something I can pick up? Is it just no. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Is there another button I can click? Let's see. Let's go down. Oh no, I'm gonna lose it. Whatever. Too late. Now if I was on fire. Okay. Dang. Don't die. Oh no, don't die. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Someone's gonna kill me. Oh no, something's gonna kill me. No! Dang it! Why'd I die again? Come on. That was dumb. I die again. Come on. That was dumb. Good. Gosh. It's like one of those, oh well. What are you gonna do? It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do? Yee, come on. Ooh. I really don't care anymore. I just need to burn down that thing. I mean, it's probably useful to get the meat. I don't know if I really need this meat, but it's probably useful later when I know how to do stuff. So. There, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna burn down the thing, get the quiver. Let's go. Come on. What's something in the bushes? Let's see. What's something up there? Ow! Of course. I'm on fire. I'm probably gonna die. But while I have the opportunity... Really? But the bushes will burn. There you go. Go, go, go. What is up here? Oh, really? Nice. Oh, something up here? Possibly. Let's see. Is the bow up here, maybe? Oh no, more octo rocks. Stop killing the octo rocks. You're on fire, bitch. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no, everything's on fire. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh. God, it's like the 6th time I've died. We're not gonna get very far in this game, I don't think. But it'll be fun to just mess around in, I guess. You know. See what we can do. I don't know. I'm looking for secrets. You know. See if something like I use like way too much, but like in the original Legend of Zelda, how there were secrets like everywhere, right? That you found, like just up the wazoo, the amount of secrets there were in that game. Does this change? No. You know. So. Okay, let's burn. Come on. Oh no. You're gonna die. You're gonna actually die. You're not on fire. Not anymore, I guess. Because I guess my sword's not on fire anymore. Oh god. This is so tedious. See, this is what actual Zelda was. This would suck. I would never want to do anything. Ever play Zelda again, but... yeah, so... gotta burn up. You need to keep it like this. I'm gonna get it. Oh, down. Oh, come on. That's the one I need to burn. I give up. There we go. Let's wait for this to go here. There you go. Now I can do it. Now I can do it. Yeah, okay, not that this does anything, but let's see what we can do. So let's go up. Go up here. Sure, I'll catch on fire and then burn this right here. There we go. Am I gonna get anything from it? Probably not. I'm also probably not gonna get anything because I burned it and I probably shouldn't have, and now it's gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't have burned that. All the fruit's dead now. Like that whole like, oh no. Can I go down? Get out of here. Get out. Oh no, this thing's on fire now. I'm on fire. No. 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 Stop being on fire. Please stop. No. Oh, okay, good gosh. Half a heart left. Jeez Louise, those. Ooh, apples. Can I eat the apples? Tell me I can eat the apples. Nice. 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 The whole forest burned down, but hey. He's dead, right? Possibly. Oh, I didn't. There. Nice. A full apple this time. I'll eat one and leave the other one for later. What? Okay. Let's see what we got now. Okay, let's burn this guy. Ow! Do I have to burn them? Let me see. Lots of apples. Oh, there you go. I was like, how do I pick this up? I was about to be like, oh no. Nice. Come on. Nice. Whoa! Come on! Don't die! Don't die on me now! I've gotten so far, don't die on me now. That would suck. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, more. It's not like you can do much with this raw meat, but hey, is that a leaf that you can pick up? Like a... It is. What can I do with this now? One of those things that gust, I guess. I don't know. Not that. That's not useful. I just not. I guess not right now. One of those things that gust, I guess. I don't know. Like it makes a big gust of wind. I don't know. I don't know what it does in Breath of the Wild, to be honest with you. So. Oh no 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 no! Freaking stupid baloney! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Go 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 go. Okay, good. Okay. Whoa! Eat my other apple. I'm sorry. I need to pick up. I have to eat another apple. I'm sorry. That's all it does. No, I need to eat. I have enough apples to just eat them until the cows come. Well. Okay, cool. I have enough. Okay, cool. Now, where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing here. There's Stalfos! I don't know if I can kill these Stalfos. Oh, freaking! No, I'm gonna die. 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 Okay. No! How would that give me anything? Okay, it's no point. Well, I guess it helps me later. Ah! No! No! Okay, just get out. Get out. Go, 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 go. They're not chasing you, so... They're not chasing me, so I don't... I want that! Gimme, 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 gimme. Don't die. Don't die. I need to eat the other apple. I'm sorry. Run! Run! No! No, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Of course I am. I'm gonna die. No, 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 no. Oh, that's not even equipped. What did I died again. I was so close. I was so far. Well, not so close, like, to anything, but I was... I'm gonna try one more time, and then we'll do something else. We'll do something else. I know what to do. You get the quiver and you go up. At least as far as I know, we go up. Because going right doesn't really do me much good. That's such an annoying grass sound. That's so annoying. Okay, pick up the mall. Don't burn anything. Got it. Not that that doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. It just don't. Oh no. There. Good. Pick up some. There you're on. Oh no! You're gonna shoot fire, aren't you? Ah, of course you're gonna shoot fire. That was stupid of me. Why is it on fire? No. Okay, good. Okay, nice. I don't think I have to burn anything really. I have to burn the one part, but you know what's gone? No. Not yet. Okay. Come on. I need the one right there to burn. There you go. That burned. There we go. Now don't touch anything. Just go. Oh, it's got to do the doo 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 doo. Unless that's what I did in the original game. I don't remember. I haven't played in a while, so I don't remember. And I'm not very what's the word I'm looking for? Not very well versed in that game. I'm not very well knowledge. Whatever the word is. I know I'm looking for a specific word, but I don't remember what it is. I'm not very of course. Familiar. I'm never familiar with that game, so. Never familiar with that game, so. Okay, and bam! You're not gonna get me. I got you. Bam. 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 Of course. Die. I'm just gonna have so much wood. It's gonna be some wood. I'm gonna have so much raw meat. It's gonna be not fun anymore. Come on, to kill you. There you go. Pick this up. Is there a save? Let me. Oh no. Is there a pause? I don't want to click anything and then screw myself over. See, I have a lot of good stuff. I have a lot of apples. Apples which are good, I guess, right now. At this point in the game. Don't turn around, don't turn. Ah, of course you're gonna turn. Cool. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what we can do. That is really, really loud. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. That's obnoxiously loud. Okay, there. That's done. And then let's see what else we can do. Eh! Oh no. Oh boy, is there some fire somewhere I can burn something with? That up with? Come at me, bro. Oh schmuck. No. Oh, okay. Just go. Just go. Take it. Get it. Even if that's just a hard piece, take it. That's a heart container. Oh, that's great. So it's like in the original game. Nice. Now let me just eat. And probably one more. What? Okay, whatever. That's good enough for me. Actually, yeah. That's good for me. That's good enough for me. Now do I want to push it in or push it up? I want to push it up. What's the point of this? There's some. Probably a point to killing all the enemies. You know. Oh, there you go. What did I get? Got a. What is that? Iron hammer. A heavy hammer, powerful enough to smash rocks. Oh, can I smash rocks? Is that no? Wait, let me see. Oh my gosh, I can go get that other heart piece. I'm gonna go get the other heart piece right now. There's more of those things. No, there's more of them? I thought I killed them all. Oh man. What happened? Morse responding? I said. Wait, is it more powerful? Oh no. There, cool. Is it more powerful? That's a 4 and that's a 5. Oh wow, it is more powerful. Okay, not that. Oh, now I'm gonna want to smash every single rock, aren't I? Cause I'm gonna be like, oh, are there any secrets in there? Which there probably aren't in any of them. Except for the one that you get the heart piece. I mean, so far. Okay. Please tell me there's no more enemies. Please tell me I've killed them all. I can make that rock, right? Shortcut. Nice. Let's see if I can. Oh, see, now I'm doing pretty good in this game. There's probably just like an end. Like, there's two different kinds of demos. There's demos where it's like, you can't save or you can't do this, but you can play pretty much the whole game. And then there's demos where it's like, here's the first level, or here's a bit of the game, or here's a timer, or here. Like, those are the best. The best are when it's like, here's 20, 30 minutes. Go for trying to beat the entire game. You can try and beat the entire game if you want. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work, but you can try. You know. It's like, oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Your max life has been increased by 1. Nice. Nice. Do you like this so far? People, do you like this so far? I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. This, I think it's fantastic. Let's be honest here. I think it's fantastic. But I do think it's probably gonna have its limitations. It's probably gonna like. The worst when you're playing, and it doesn't give you like any kind of indication of like, okay, this is gonna end soon. Like, there's no timer. Like, it is timed, or something like that. Or it's just like, nope, you're done now. It's like, wait, what? And it's like, yeah, we're done. It's like, what? Oh, man. I'll say that's anything. Okay. What do you think, right? Oh, no. Skip them. Just skip them. I don't care. Get out. Ooh, boy. See, I'm gonna want to break every single rock, aren't I? I'm gonna be like, oh, you need to break every rock because there's gonna be treasure and everything. And in retrospect, there's treasure in nothing, but. You know? Ah, come on. E. Oh my gosh. Come on. Let's get this going. Ow. I don't know. If I get hit one more time, I'll have to use another, Oh, okay. Just skip them. Oh. Actually, yeah, okay. Go, 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 go. Just skip these people. They're annoying. But what do you want? I'm gonna try and go this way. Unless there's something over this way. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, there is something over here. Shit. Go, go. Just go. Just go, just go, just go. Go! Okay, that's pretty good for now. Can I break these things? No. Go, 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 go. He's gonna shoot his knee. That bastard's gonna shoot his knee. The bum's gonna shoot. No. Okay, good. More Stalfos. That is such an annoying sound. It sounds like a gamer. Insanely annoying. Let me put it down. Good. No. No, no, no. Die. Please, come on. Die. Okay, good. Huh. Die. 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 Okay, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. I'm gonna die. Well, I mean, I can't really eat the raw stuff yet, so. At least not as far as I know, so. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't. That's why. That is annoying. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna die. If I don't find another thing to heal, I'm gonna die. Very badly. Die. What's up here? Oh, come on. Don't die. I'm going so far now. Don't die. The game is lagging, probably because I'm streaming it. Because when I'm not streaming it, like it's the same thing with Fortnite. If I'm not streaming Fortnite, it runs freaking beautiful, but or not beautiful, like playable. This, it's like, I think it's the same reason. It's like, I just want to get that and get out. No, I want to get that and get out. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Okay, good, that's dead. Okay. I think it's lagging because I'm streaming it. So, because when I don't play it streamed, it runs like decently. Like it runs actually insane. Like really nice. Like really playable. Okay, killed another one. I really want to just get it and get out. Oh, it's a quarter of a life. Oh my god, no. Oh no. Okay, go, go, go! Oh no, no! Get out. Get out. No, no, no. Oh, that was so close. I'm out. Get out now. Out, 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 out. Oh. And the game isn't also that. The bow and arrow! I want the bow and arrow. Gimme, gimme. Yes. Oh my gosh, I want the bow and arrow. Oh. Give me the bow and arrow. Gimme, 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 gimme. Go, 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 go. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. That's fantastic. How do you like the game so far? I like the game. I think it's A1. It's really nice. Wait, no, I think I did check if there's anything. I need to find another apple tree or something that I could use to not die. Oh no, now there's those. See, I should have killed those when I had the chance, I guess. Wait for it to shoot. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Please tell me I have apples. Please tell me there are apples. Please tell me there are apples. Apples somewhere, please tell me. Please tell there's something somewhere. Oh no, 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 no. No, kill him. Go, go, go. Bye, 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 bye. I'm out. Oh, I'm out. Go, 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 go! He hits the tree, right? Yes, nice. Oh no. I don't want to die. Oh, it's an axe. Is that for wood to cut down trees? Nice. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna kill him while I have the chance. While I'm at it here, because I'm gonna come back here probably and be like, oh no. Get the axe and see if I can cut down the tree. I'm really doing really well right now. Like, what is that? Are those boots? Are those iron boots? I'm gonna go from the back. I'm gonna go from right up here. This is a really fun game. Okay, come on. Grab the boots and get it. Oh, come on. No, Mike. I got magic! Are these magic boots? Oh, nice. See, sprint boots. You can now hold shift to sprint. Really? Give me this. There we go. Haha. Ah, there we go. Gave me that laggy anymore. Wait, what's the power of this one? That's a 5. 4. It's the same as the. Do I have any wood now? I know I'm gonna die. Oh, oh no. Oh, no, 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 I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Please don't die. I know I am, but. Go, go. There we go. Ho ho. I need something. I need something that's not gonna. I need something to help me. I'm gonna die. I really don't want to die. Come on. Come on, you bastard. Come on, you bum. Schmuck. You cuck. No! Oh! Oh, that was... Oh, I went so far, and I died. That's really fun. That's really fun. How long have I been streaming for? That's really fun. That's really fun. How long have I been streaming for? Only like 45 minutes. Okay. Tell me other things I should do. I'm gonna stop playing this game. We'll come back to this game, but tell me stuff to do. Tell me what should I play now? What should I do? I'm gonna get out of this, and then get out of this because I don't need this anymore, and then get out of this because I don't need it. Let me see. What's this thing? This, I guess, and we'll go to like, I don't know. See what I can do. I don't know. Oh no, what like actual? No, actual. That's dumb. I wanna like. Know if I can actually. No, like this, and then see if I can. No, I guess not. I wanna try and play some more like things. I don't know what to play. No, I go to the next one. Dang it. Oh, I could do some of that. I could do That's pretty cool. I like Tetris. What? Yeah, Tetris. Where's this one? There's a Tetris website. Where's it? Is it this? Is it... No, not this. Fine. Where's the multiplayer Tetris? What was it called? I used to play it. What was it called? I think I put it in my here. So let me find it. Bookmarks. I have to go to my bookmarks, which are. I know it's just. Are there other bookmarks? No, is it mobile bookmarks? No, it's under this, isn't it? It's under my brother's name, isn't it? And then mine is YouTube vids. Cosmo Rubik's. Okay, no, not that. It's probably like mine all the way to the bottom right. Probably mine. Oh, Gestress. Okay. There. We're gonna play some of this. I'm gonna make this. I need the whole screen though, don't I? I want the whole screen. How do you do this again? Have you heard of the new game Tetris 99? Or yeah, Tetris 99. I've seen people play it. It looks interesting. Like I would play it. I don't have a Switch, but I would play it. Like it seems really cool. I don't know. Seems interesting. I don't know. It's a God, that's stupid of me. Interesting concept, but I don't know if it's really gonna last that long. But I mean, it's for the people who love Tetris and love the new format of like. How do I save? Oh, okay, there you go. I love the new format of like battle royales, but don't want to play like a traditional battle royale and don't want to play a traditional Tetris because it's boring. You know, they're like, it's boring, man. I'm like, okay. Okay, I'm gonna start soon, so we're gonna get this going. There you go. Okay, we're in their game. We're go. I don't want this. Oh, there you go. I don't want this. Don't want over here. Don't want over here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's dumb. I don't know what's next. What's next? Let's. Oh, guess I go here. Oh, you little turds. Little hobgoblins. Am I gonna square soon? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't want it. This is awful. Ah, 19th. Wait, can you see me? Let me see. Oh, okay. You're seeing all of this. Okay. Well, make this here. Make this smaller a bit by a bit. Bye. Get the can. Okay, now we're gonna go like this. There we go. Now let me see. I want just this. Oh, dang. That's not very good, actually. Actually, my screen is really all you need to see, so let's be honest here. Yeah. Okay. Now we go to. Yeah, it's beep beep on the rubber. Okay. Now. Wait. Is that all we see? Let me see. Yes, I think. I believe so. Let me see. Yes, I think. Let's go to settings and we'll change the. No, sorry, appearance. Go to settings. Change the blocks to this kind or that kind. This kind. These ones. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that works. I like to look at that one. So let's go. Let's do some. What am I doing here? Oh, this is a much better version. Oh, I can't do anything with this. Oh, right there. Okay, we're getting. What's going on here? I don't like this. I'll go here. Oh. I need a long. Need a long piece now. Give me like a long. There you go. Haha. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Like, oh no. Oh no. And I'm done. 22nd. I got even worse than last time. Like this, just like. Wow, okay. Whatever, I don't need to see everybody, I guess. Let's keep going. This Tetris is pretty good. I like Tetris. I think it's a good game. Because it's like everyone says, it's very simple to play, very hard to master. Like, very. Because like everyone says, it's very simple to play, very hard to master. Like, insanely hard to master, so. Very simple to play, very hard to master. Like, insanely hard to master, so. Very simple to play, very hard to master. Like, insanely hard to master. Yeah, so, okay, let's go. Let's go! Oh, no. Okay. I can shove it there, nice. Oh, no. No, because I want to put I want to put a long piece down, look. Because that's the thing, I was like, oh yeah, maybe I put that down. No, because I want to put a long piece. Oh, there you go. Haha. Ah, why'd you have to go that way? Give me a long piece. Aha. Aha. No! That was stupid. Oh my. Screwed here, aren't I? Huh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm not necessarily screwed. Screwed. I was like, oh no, I'm not necessarily screwed here. No. No, I'm screwed. Where's my... Can I log in? I made an account, did I not? I don't know. I probably did. I probably didn't. Let's register for fun. Let's see. And there you go. Sure, why not? I mean, not like it's gonna do nothing, but let's play. Live. And we're gonna do the cheese. I like how they let you play like other games while you're waiting, because they know that this game's gonna take forever while you're watching. Oh god. Oh, that was cool. I was had okay go. Okay, so let me see if I had somebody else here I could talk to. I could have some more commentary, but of course there's nobody here, so it's like you get that like, oh yeah. Not that it's bad, but oh stupid, should have gone the other way. I would have gotten. Oh well. Oh no. Haha. Oh no. Like, oh no. Okay, wait, not too bad. No! Someone shot up a bunch of turds at me. Bunch of trash? Garbage? Whatever they call it. I shot up a bunch of turds at me. Bunch of trash? Garbage? Whatever they call it. I shot up a bunch of turds at me. Bunch of trash? Garbage? Whatever they call it. I shot up a bunch of turds. So, I mean, hey, wasn't that bad. I'm trying to fix this just so that, like, we get this running smoothly. There we go. Or there we go. Cool. Okay, let's go. This is really good because like it makes you think. You're like, okay, how do I put this in so it does? Wow, that was stupid. Oh no, if I had. Oh, the next one's gonna be good though. That was stupid of me. This is gonna work, kind of, maybe. I don't know. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Put it right here. Oh, damn. We junk already. Oh, you suck. Oh, the square. That's not too bad. How am I gonna put this? Oh, stupid. Oh no, that was bad of me. Can I switch him? That works, I guess. Oh no. 14. See, I'm getting better. 14. Not sucking too bad. It's not exactly engaging, this kind of stuff, but I like this kind of stuff. It's very easy. Not sucking too bad. It's not exactly engaging, this kind of stuff, but I like this kind of stuff. It's very easy. Not sucking too bad. So, that's good. I think it's great, but of course someone's going to be like, why are we doing this? It's stupid. I'll be like, okay, sure. Okay, let's do some. You suck. See, like, I don't want to use that piece there, but because it's making me do stuff like this, I'm like, okay. You know what? I have to rethink my whole strategy towards the game. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Aha. Haha, here we go. Let's go. I could put it right here. I don't like this piece. Oh, come on. Oh, that didn't help at all. I'll just put them. Oh no. Is it here or here? Put here. I don't like this piece at all. Yeah, this one would work. No, see. No, maybe. See, haha. Don't like this piece, so I should put. Oh, don't like this piece either, but. Oh no. This is bad. 11. See, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. See, it's one of those games where like I would never be able to talk and play at the same time. I'd be like, and then by the time like I realize, oh yeah, I have to say something. I just go. So. Let's see what I got. Okay, so like, see, like this is terrible, but this is also terrible, but I can at least do this. No. Oh, you suck. Okay, I know what to do. I can put it right there. In. I need a damn long piece. Next piece is gonna be long. Oh, come on. I was so close. Oh, stupid of me. You know when you plop a piece down and you go, damn, I could have put that there, and there. And you only realize that after, though. You're like, damn it, I could have put it there. No. Oh, no. Oh, you I'm fucking freaking screwed, aren't I? No. There you go. What? Oh. That's really something I'm missing here in this thing that I don't understand. So what can you play? You can play live, sprint, cheese, map, down strike. What does that mean? Survival, ultra, and practice. Okay. Let's go to this one. I just like the cheese ones. Good. No. Oh, shut up. Phone, tell me. Oh, it's not working at all. Oh. Haha, I can do something. It's not good. Very not good. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. I don't like this piece. That's something that, like, people think is sacrilegious. They're like, oh, stupid. They're like, you can't hold pieces. That's, sacrilegious. And I'm like, it's a new, innovative way of playing Tetris. So leave it alone. It's a new way of playing Tetris. You want to play real Tetris? Go back to playing your original Tetris. Like, we don't care. It's like what Ryan Chambers says on Strike Back Podcast. If you ever watched that or listened to that with, of course, Andy Schrock. He says, Everyone complains that something sucks. Oh, no, you ruined the franchise. You ruined the series. Like, the original one, or the one that you like, still exists. It's not like it magically disappeared. So, original Tetris still exists. So if you want to go bash on this Tetris, no, stop. Because the original Tetris still exists. So shut the F up and go play original Tetris if this sucks balls. Okay? Stop. You know? To me. That's what I think, you know? In my opinion, like, shut up, you know? You know? Like, shut up. It's like John Riggs. I was watching a John Riggs video, and he was saying, what's one thing that... Go away. That, none of the classic owners can do that RetroPie owners can't. And he goes, shut the F up. And it's like, it's because every single time anybody ever says anything about any of these things, about anything about retro gaming in general, even if it has nothing to do with the Nintendo NES Classic, they're still just like, well, you could just emulate this on a RetroPie. You could just emulate it on a RetroPie. It's like, no, that's not the point. The person who's buying this either already knows that and doesn't care, or doesn't care. Like, they really don't care. They're like, no, there's a reason why I bought this. Or he has everything and wants the next thing. You know? He knows that he can do it. He has it, and he just wants to buy the other one, so. You know? Okay, let's go. Let's see what we're gonna get. What rank we're gonna get now. Go. I hate the piece. Oh no. So that's what he was saying. He's like, look, shut the F up about your stupid garbage of, well, you know. It's like everyone, like, emulating people in general talk about that, though. It's not just Raspberry Pi people, but for some reason, Raspberry Pi is a big one that everyone loves using. Being like, yo, you could Raspberry Pi emulate it. It's like, shut up. Shut the F up. You know? It's like, shut the F up. Nobody cares. They wouldn't be buying this if they had a RetroPie, necessarily, you know? I don't know how am I gonna do it. Oh! That was... I'm getting worse now. Better, worse. Anyway, you know? But it's not just RetroPie people, it's just everybody about emulation in general. They're always like, well, you could just emulate this on your computer or on your cell phone and bring it everywhere. And you're like, yes, I could. But do I want to? Do I need to? No. I have other means of doing this, like good means of doing this. So, like, to me, it's like, do I want to? Do I need to? No. So, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, oh, and then you go, and then people are sort of like, and then they do the elitist thing where they're like, well, I'm better than you. I know I'm better than you, so, you know. It's like, well, I know I'm better than you, so. It's like, shut up. You know, it's like, well, I know I'm right. So, you know, it's like when someone complains about anything, they're like, well, I know I'm right. And it's like, really? You're gonna go there? Nobody cares. This is an opinion. This is your opinion. This is not a subjective... Objective fact. This is a subjective opinion, not an objective fact. So, you know, shut up, you know? So, please just shut up. You know what I mean? Now, if it was a fact, oh, this is better, then sure, yeah. Maybe I could be like, yes, I could, like, understand you complaining that it sucks. Or I shouldn't be doing this. But, because it's a subjective opinion, it's very much like, shut your mouth. Stop telling me that I'm wrong. And they never, like, you're doing it differently, or you're, you know, there's a better way of doing this. No, they always are like, no, it's wrong. And you're like, you almost want to be like, no, it's not wrong. let's be honest here. It's not wrong. It's just a different way of doing it. And they're like, no, it's wrong. And you're like, of course. It's like anybody who sees their opinion as fact and go, like, see that as fact and see they're right, you are wrong. You know, I don't go into politics, but anybody about Trump who doesn't like Trump thinks anybody who likes him or doesn't think he's a loon is wrong. Like, I don't care. They're wrong. It's like, well, okay, screw you. You know, it's like, well, screw you too. You know? They're like, well, you're wrong. Like, even when they don't accept it, they're like, no. Well, you're wrong. It's like, well, so are you. In that case, so are you. This is your opinion of the man, okay? It's all opinionative. You know, it's all opinionative. You know, there's no facts you pull out, people. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into politics, but I'm just saying. That just, you know. So, like, just people with retro anything, you know, they're like, everyone's always like, well, you know, I'm gonna, you know, you should emulate everything, you know, you could just emulate everything. And it's like, that's not the point. That's not why I bought XYZ. That's not why I bought an original NES. Just because, oh yeah, I can emulate it. It's like, yeah, okay, sure, you can emulate it. Great. That's a fine how do you do, but I don't care. Like, I really don't care. That's not the reason I bought one. It's like, well, I guess not. I bought one because I wanted an NES, you know, or whatever. So I'm always snobby with it. They're like, oh well, you're wrong. This is the definitive way of doing it. This is the be all end all definitive way of doing this. And you're like, no, it's not. Shut up. Because they always give you the argument, oh, I can fit literally every single Nintendo game ever created on my phone for if I have a big enough SD card. It's like, well, good for you. Or my Raspberry Pi. And it's like, good for you. Do I care? No. That's the reason why I bought this? No. Is the reason why I don't have it because I feel like an elitist? No. Like a pure... Because that's the thing. Almost none of the people who actually use, like, original hardware do the whole purist elitist thing. Well, you know. You have to do the real thing because, you know, you're a purist, you know, original, like, brutal master race. Like, no, they don't, you know. They really don't care. They're like, good, you can do whatever you want. They understand emulation exists. Most people have used it. They just don't care. They're like, no, I like my original stuff. Thank you very much. And usually that's because they've amassed a collection and they're very happy with that collection. And they're like, yes, sure. And it's all connected. They've all figured out their nice way of hooking up everything. So they're like, they're just like, so they know how to do everything. So they're like, yeah, you know. Oh my god. You know. They know what they want. So, oh no. Because it already works for them. So. Screw myself. 17th. I'm pretty good. Between 20 and 10 almost. I got 11th, so. That's pretty good, so. 20 and 10 almost. I got 11th, so. So yeah. Like, they're not big old PC Master Race people who are like, me. Or not, like, well, not PC Master Race. But, like, they're not like console Master Race. Like, you need to have the originals. No. The reason they have it is usually because they've amassed a collection and they like their collection and they've like, I have everything I ever want to play. Right? I'm not just going to download everything just because I can download it. I want to get the games I want to play. And the other reason is because everything's hooked up, set up, and they figured a way to get like their 23, 50, 100 consoles connected. So it's like, okay, great. I've done my stuff, I have my things, and I'm good. I don't have to worry about... Like, I don't care about convenience, and they don't care about convenience at all. They're just like, I don't care. Like, they're very much like, I don't care. You think I care? And it's like, I guess not. No. I really, really... Damn it, son. I really, really don't care. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't care. And you're like... So. They're never snobs, you know? They're never like, well, you know, you have to play it with original hardware, or you are sacrilegiously, like, blasphemous. You're a heretic, man. You can't do that, man. Like, no. Stop. They really don't care. They're like, they know it. They've usually played it, used it on something like that, but they just don't care. Use it on that. They accept that it exists. They'll use it for if they need it, for either easy capturing or whatever, modding or whatever. But they're just like, I don't care. Hacks, ROM hacks, all that stuff. They just don't care. You know, they're just like, I don't care. It's like, and I'm like, I'm with you. I just don't care. I love emulation. Sorry. Let me be honest here. I used to think emulation was a really risky, like, illegal. It's technically not illegal, but I'm not gonna go into that. Get your ROMs and all that stuff. I'm just saying, like, but I'm saying, like, I like emulation because, look, my policy with emulation is something I heard on a video once. It was, if they're not making money with this game, there's no harm in emulating it. Now, if I started emulating the Switch, you know, I'm gonna emulate Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart, Mario Odyssey, and all the great stuff, and then I go into a gray area of like, no, that's a little bit much. But poopy. But I don't think it's bad. As a kid, I was scared out of my wits. But I was one of those kids who just was scared about literally everything. Like, the computer was like this weird, like, hellhole of like, it's great, but you literally do anything even remotely, like, close to anything, like, I don't know if I want to use the word sketchy, it's like, bam, you're legal. The FBI, CIA, the police, the CSIS, everyone's going to come after you. They're all going to come after you, and you're in jail, and you're dead. They'll murder you. It's like, no, that's not how it works. My friend had a flash cart for the DS, and I was scared out of my wits. I was like, stop, I'm going to report you. This is illegal. It's like, it is, but is anybody really going to care? No. Let's be honest here. Let's be brutally honest here. No one cares. Nobody cares. I'm sorry. So, it was like, whatever. Right? I was also that kid where, like, because things like, it would be things like, you cannot play this game anywhere outside of, it's inhibited Japan, or whatever the heck you want to say, you know? And they're just like, oh boy. And then, like, Dance Dance Revolutions would say stuff like, because I watched a video of, it was, what was it? It was, no, sorry. No! Damn it. It was, a Modern Rogue video, and they were trying to get, like, they're showing you how to get things in other countries. Anyway. I'm not gonna go into those details, but he started the episode with, you know, the things where it was like, in like video games when they would be like, you can't play this outside of Japan. Or playing this anywhere outside of Japan is prohibited by law or something. And everyone just because the best DDR games were always from Japan. So, and then because Brian's saying that, and then Jason just goes, yeah, as a kid, I'd be that kid who would see that and just like run out of the arcade fast, and, you know, so fast. Like, I would have been that kid too. I would have been like, what? And just run. I would have just ran. I would have been like, I'm out. Ah! 24th. How many people are playing? There could be 33 people playing, but there's only 31 people playing right now. Or 30 people playing. Whatever. Well, there's more than that, but anyway, what was I saying? Yes, I would have been that kid too. Like, as a kid, I would have scared out of my own, scared out of my wits. I would have been like, oh, excuse me. I would have been like, oh my god, no. And I would have literally just ran out that arcade real fast. It's been like, nope, I'm out, bro. You know, peace. I'm skirting. I'm booking it. Bye. You know, so. But then I've learned this appreciation for like emulation, where it's like you're never like it was. I think it was Izzy Nobra. I don't know how to pronounce his name exactly, but he made a video and he was saying how, because he was saying how he was talking about how the emulation people are like emulation sites are gone, right? And it's like, okay, sure, like Emu Paradise, right? And Emu Paradise was like the gold standard for you suck, the gold standard for emulation. So I was like, okay, great. Oh no. And then he's talking about how like, you know, it's not okay. The reason we want these stuff is not for the Marios. They're not for Mario 3 that I can play on half a dozen to a dozen different platforms, and I have it on my Wii, my Wii U, my 3DS, my phone, my PSP, my Shield. What's it called? NVIDIA Shield, my Android box, my hacked or my NES Classic, my Super NES Classic, all that stuff. You know? No, it's not the thing. It's the games that you're never gonna that Nintendo never puts anywhere, right? That you actually want to play, right? It's the reason why you're emulating. Like Pat and Ian on completely unnecessary podcast, right? CU podcast. They were saying because they were in a convention somewhere. I don't remember exactly where they were, but they were talking about how Emu Paradise died, and Ian uses the example of Mario Sunshine and how that's never been re-released anywhere. The only easy way you can play it if you don't have the system and the game, have the GameCube and the game, is to emulate it. Like I'm sorry, that's all you can do. That's it. That's all you can do. So. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, go emulate right now. Emulate all the games you can't play right now. No. Slow your roll here. And also, Izzy Nobra was talking. He pulled out because he was showing us what's the best way to play Game Boy games, and he pulled out like a handful of games. He goes, look, I'm not just a emulation pirate. I actually own actual games, and it's like show you people, prove to you people. It's like, yeah, and emulator people are not 100% against getting the real thing. Like, no. You have to play like this because you can get them all for. Usually, it's the reason it's free, not easy. If it takes work, but it's free, go for it. If people like do that, so I mean, hey, do I care? Not really. But anyway, so yeah, he's saying like never has that Mario Sunshine ever been put anywhere else, and it's not like it's a hard or it's like some weird back ass like NES game like unlicensed Wally Bear and the No Gang or like Crazy Creatures or something stupid like that. No, it's like actually something. It's a tier 1 intellectual property IP. It's Mario. Why has that not been anywhere? I don't know. But I mean, they just don't care. They like, nah. They're just like, whatever. I'm like, cause that's what everyone's waiting for on Switch. They're waiting for GameCube games, or they're waiting. Well, they're waiting for that game to be on Switch, but they're waiting for, they're really waiting for like N64 and GameCube games. So they're like, skip the Super Nintendo because there's nothing that anybody really needs on that system. And it's like, and I thought to myself, no, there really isn't. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. There really isn't anything that people need. It's like no. In Super Nintendo, I mean, some people are gonna be like, I want to play my Earthbound on. It's like, okay, sure. I want to play but that's what your NES Classics for, or Super NES Classics for. Oh no. You know, what are your Super NES Classics for? I'm sorry, but like, that's why you got a Super NES Classic. You know. See, I'm getting worse and worse. Or I'm staying constant between 30 and 10. So it's like very much, I don't know. That's what people are waiting for. They're just waiting for like good game. They're really waiting for a lot of people are really waiting for a lot of people want a um a Netflix style service where it's literally, here is every single 600 and how many? Ow. How many games are there? 600 and some odd games on NES. Here's every single one for this price. So you pay like even if you had to pay for like a system, right? So you paid like, I don't know, $50 or $100 a month, like $50 or like, let's say like $100 a year, and you get like every single one, like every single, what's it called? Every single NES game. There you go. 819 games, but that's not all official. Those are, a lot of them are unlicensed, but that like, well, 300 of those are unlicensed or 200 of those are unlicensed. Anyway, but I'm just saying, like, even if you do the only licensed games, right? Like, sure, whatever, but like, you know, you give them all the games we want, you know, because like you could do that and everyone would pay for it. You charge us like up the wazoo. You charge us like up the wazoo, and we still buy it because we want. That's what we want. You say, okay, it's $50 a year, or it's $100 a year, or it's like $100 a month, even if it gets that bad, that ridiculous. And you can have every Nintendo NES game ever. And we'd always be like, okay, great, that's what we want, because we'll be able to play all those great games where we could never play them. And you go to the next system, and you go to the next, and you do it like, or you do it in like, I don't know. I was gonna say batches, but then it gets stupid, kind of like how we have it already. But I don't know. But like, I'm gonna die, aren't I? No! Go, 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 go! Ha! I'm not dead yet. I'm dead. I'm dead. Ah, 15th. Not bad. Anyway, you do that, and then we all like look at it and we go, great. You know? I was gonna say, do it as like a, do it in blocks, like sort of like how like Netflix doesn't have everything, but it has so much and whatever. But like, here's the thing too: if you made it almost, what the heck? Ow! I wanted to put it there. Anyway, what was the thing? And then you started doing like, you pay for the service, and you can get, you pay for like a, I don't know, certain amount of, pay a certain amount of money, and you get like some of the new games Nintendo's like the Appy kind of games that Nintendo's making, you know. And you go, hey, here's another Appy-esque game that you can buy. You know, it's like, oh, okay. You know? You know, so like, it's like, you know how Netflix has its like original content? Netflix originals, right? Well, you do that with like Nintendo. Nintendo has like their 5 original whatevers, you know? Or not 5, but you know what I mean, like, it has its original stuff. It starts making original content there. Where you can you know? Oh, no. Okay, good. So, you know? So. dumb. No, I don't like it. Oh no, that's bad. Oh no. It's no good. It's no good. It's very not good. Not good. Yeah. You gotta open your. Go away. Okay, good. Oh no! Dang it. You know, that's what everyone's wanting with Nintendo. Nobody actually thinks they're doing the greatest thing with their Nintendo. Nintendo, what's it called? NES games. So on Switch. So, well, considering they did like a masterpiece on the, like a actual masterpiece on the on the on the Wii. Everyone's just really questioning like, why couldn't you just do the same thing? Not that was like perfect, but it was so good compared to what they have now. It's just stupid. But what do you want? What do you want? I mean, somebody also made the point. I think someone asked a question on something somewhere, video, podcast, or whatever. They said, with remake fever, everywhere, like remake everywhere. Are we just gonna literally see remakes? Are we gonna see Resident Evil 2 remade, Resident Evil 2 remake number 4? I'm like, oh, I really hope it doesn't just end up like that, because that would just suck. Or like Nintendo going, Nintendo going, oh yeah, your nice Wind Waker HD. Well, it's gonna be Wind Waker HD. You're like, wait, what? Which to me wouldn't make any sense, but hey, I'm not gonna question anything, Or just Wind Waker Switch, and you'd be like, what? Why? Or Wind Waker, whatever you're gonna call the next one. Next system, whatever, right? And your Twilight Princess and your Mario, New Super Mario Bros. You. Yeah, you're in New Super Mario Bros. U4. You'd be like, why? Or U7. You'd be like, why? I'd be like, well, because. I'd be like, because we can do whatever we want. Ow. And you're gonna buy it. Let's be honest here. And hey. Hey, Mario Bros, right? Mario Bros 3. Mario Bros Original. Again. Switch, like... Switch number 27. Or whatever the next one. Number 27, Another way to play the same thing again. And you're like, oh, God. That's not what we want. I'm sorry, Nintendo, but it's not what we want. We don't want to play Super Mario Bros. For the 15th time on the same platform. We want all the weird games on, like, NES and Super Nintendo and, and before that nobody cares about that. Everyone's just like, those hidden gems, those weird, like, bizarre, effed up games that are just, like, really good to most people. A lot of people like it, So it's like, yeah, I want to play Crazy Creatures. I want to play Wally Bear and the No Gang. I want to play Bible Adventures. I want to play those games, Not that I can't play it somewhere else. Again, If you really, really are that into it, you can go emulate it somewhere. But I'm saying, like, I'm just saying, like, that's what I want on my Switch. Not, oh yeah, I need another way to play Mario Bros. Or Zelda, or... I'm sorry, but, like, I will never need another Zelda way to play Zelda. I'm sorry. don't care. Oh no. Because I was watching Z Button, you know, Casey Beckler and Ryan Chambers. Damn it, son of a bitch. Ryan Chambers, son of a dingus. Ryan Chambers and they had Brian Ames on and they were playing Zelda, right? So they got him as a guest and he was gonna play the whole game and it was great. So he beats the game, great. But while I'm watching this whole thing, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but you know you have like 5 ways of playing this game because they were using um uh NES Online, right? Online for NES, right? For right. And I was like, okay, whatever. But you know, you have it on. Oh no, they don't have it on that. I was about to say. I don't think they own one, but like you could have got a anything from a. Oh, that was useful. No. Anything from a NES Classic to your phone, to your computer, to your Wii probably, to your Wii U probably, to whatever, you know, way you have it. You know, I'm like you could play so many different ways. Okay, might be able to do this. You know? Ah! Dang it. So, I'm not very good at this. Anyway, so it's like, yeah. So many different ways of playing this, and you chose this one. It's like, hey, it was the easiest one, definitely. 100%. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't have chosen that one, but hey. What do you want? So, I don't really care. It works, And it's like, and the thing to me, too, I don't exactly think it had all the black box games even. So I'm like, online game list. Here you go. What it has so far. Okay, so here's what it has so far. So far they've put. Oh come on. Okay, so far they've put out these titles: Metroid Twinbee, Tennis, Mario Bros, Balloon Fight, Dr. Mario, Super Mario Bros. 3, River City Ransom. Oh yeah, they tried playing that and they just crapped at the end and they went, nope, we're gonna go to my save file and we're gonna go to the end where I beat the game already, Ryan, and it's going to go. I was like, oh gosh, good gosh. Anyway, I'm like, wow, because I just gave up because like, Mario Bros. 3, River City Ransom, Tecmo Bowl, Pro Wrestling, Yoshi, like Yoshi's Cookie or what, or Yoshi the other one, I don't know. Baseball, NES Open Tournament Golf, Warriors Woods, Adventure Lolo, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, Kirby's Adventure, Mighty Bomb Jack, Soccer, Donkey Kong, Super Mario Bros., Ice Climber, Legend of Zelda, Double Dragon, Ghosts and Goblins, Gradius, Excite Bike, Ice Climber, Solomon's Key, Super Dodgeball, Ninja Gaiden, Blaster Master, and Super Mario Bros. 2. Now look, upcoming releases: Kid Icarus, Star Tropics. Cool. Anyway, it's very much like, it's like, to me it's like, you didn't even have all the black box games on there. So, well, I mean, you couldn't have all the black box games because you would have to have things like Hogan's Alley, and that would just never work. Because you can't do like gun games, but or duck hunt, you know. But I'm not, you know, you didn't have all the ones that were possible, so I'm like, not that. Ah. Okay, now I'm screwing up real bad, real bad. I don't want this. Oh, this is bad. You know, so. And then people always have like, I was a John Riggs video I saw, and it was, there's going to be an NES. Well, I think he words it as like NES, or no, sorry, Nintendo 64 Classic or something like that. Like list of Nintendo 64 Classic games or something like that. And he starts like prefaces the video with like, there's going to be an N64 Classic, and then he like has to reiterate and he has to like break it down and be like, no, okay, look, it's not exactly what I mean, you know, that's not particularly what I mean, really. Let's be honest here. I don't exactly mean like there's going to be one, but like here are games that they have a list for that they just. And then people saw the patent for that like controller picture, and everyone's like, "There's gonna be one! Oh my gosh!" It's like, no, stop, please stop. No, that's not definitive proof that there's going to be one. Like, not that there might not be one. I'm just saying, it's pretty definitive at this point that there isn't really going to be one, but we don't know that for a fact. So it's very much like, oh, let's look it up. could happen. It's just like I said before, though. For those games, there's like not very few, but there's a lot less than basically all the good games for the NES Classic or for the game for the N64 Classic. All the good games would be the 30 games that they put on it, and that's it. Let's be honest. And then John Riggs was talking about like, well, no, they would actually put a Super Nintendo a Game Boy Classic before they do it, an NES, or sorry, a Nintendo 64 Classic. And I'm like, really? How would they do that? And it's like, I think how they do it, if they're going to do it, would be kind of set up like it would be a Super Game Boy, right? Super Game Boy player, right? And they would just go. It would look like that. It would have probably be empty. Let's be honest, or have like maybe like Pokemon. I don't know. Somebody would complain anyway they do it. So I feel like no. But anyway, they'd have and they'd have it like that. It'd be empty. I don't think it'd have a game in it. To be honest. And then. And then that's how they, because I don't think they'd make like a Game Boy looking thing, and I don't think it'd be portable either. I very much doubt it'd be portable. That was stupid of me. Oh no, I don't want this. Well, whatever. Oh no, there you go. Haha. Oh no! Ah, I'm dead. That's how they would do that. So I don't know how they do anything else. Don't ask me at all. Anything else? Well, GameCube, you can see, but well, no, it's because people are proving that it's possible to do if you just put a Raspberry Pi. But I mean, if you just put a Raspberry Pi and you don't figure out a way to keep it closed, right? Keep the system closed. Then people are just gonna open the system up and grab your Raspberry Pi and load everything on it. So, or figure out that this is a Raspberry Pi. Figure out that they can backtrack off of the Raspberry Pi and just load everything off of it, just like that way, like. So, I'm not saying that this stuff's not possible, and we're not gonna get this kind of stuff. It's just I think if there's a bubble and it will pop, it just when will it pop? It's a matter of time before it pops. Like it's been going for like my entire life, like about 20 years of just these like people of just these started with like Atari flashbacks and then went to like Sega stuff and then went to like plug and plays that just played basically everything and and then I have a plug and play. I have an Atari plug and play. I have two Atari plug and plays actually, and they're both really good because they both don't have all the same games on it, so it's great. But anyway, so like and then it moved on to like just everybody under the sun making like their weird like Chinese ripoff like stupid like. Dang it! Oh, stupid like handheld whatever thing is garbage or thing connects your TV and it looks like whatever I didn't want to put it there. you do. There must be something you do that makes it go up too. Also, it must not just be like them giving you trash. Somebody giving you trash. It must be you doing something. Anyway, so then everyone moved on, and then they were like, yeah, well, Nintendo's gonna do an official thing, and it's like, oh, great, great, great. And then we all got it, and they kind of poo-pooed the whole thing. There weren't enough, and scalpers, and then they were like, oh, we're canceling it, sorry. And it's like, oh, we're bringing it back. And then we're making a second one. It's great. And we're not really sure if we're making a third or a fourth or any more. It's all open up in the air. So, okay, whatever. So, I'm not saying it's a horrible thing. I'm just saying, I'm not 100% certain that this thing's going to last much longer. And then Sega made one, and then like a legit one, and then all these people are like, oh, I can make a Atari, not Atari, Atari box thing, VCS, whatever, that thing, whatever, there's one, but I can make a Commodore 64 one, and I can make a this one, and a that one, and a this one, and that one. It's like, that thing, whatever. It's like, no, stop. And then there's a CD? I think it's CD, like SEEDI. And it's basically a thing that's supposed to play all the CD-based games, consoles. When I heard that, I was like, CD-based things? You mean like all the CD games that I have that can't be played anywhere? And it's like, no. I'm like, oh, you suck. That's what I want. I want to be able to play all the CD-based games that I have for PC that I cannot play because they're not runnable. Like, that's not possible. Like, I mean, it's possible, but you'd have to specify very specifically, like, it'll only run these games. It'll run DOS games from here. It'll run Windows Scum VM from here. It won't run everything, and it's like, and then it's gonna drive people nuts. It'll drive someone like me nuts. Be like, yeah, then don't make this. If you can't play all the things that everyone wants to play, don't play this. I'm sorry. Don't give me this. I'm sorry. Not that it's awful. Just don't. Just don't. I'm sorry. Not that it's bad. Just don't. In my opinion. So. Oh no. But hey. And then there's like everything under the sun. Everyone's coming out with their flashback thing, cart full of ROMs, player. I died again. Getting bad. So, I think there's a bubble that's going to pop. Whether that's going to be this year, next 5 years, next 10 years, next 50 years, next 30 years, next 50 years, next 70 years, 5 years, next 80, 90, next 100 years. I don't know. But it's not going to last forever. It's really not. No. It's not. It's really not. I'm sorry. It's a... Ooh. Anyway, so I think within the next 10 years, it's just gonna be like everyone's gonna get saturated with everything and be like, this is stupid. I don't care. There's too many, and people are gonna figure out this is garbage. Because every mom, dad / grandma and grandpa, or aunt and uncle are gonna figure out that their kid that they're giving this to hates it, and it's garbage, and it's trash. Or they're like, mommy, or daddy, or grandma, or aunt, or uncle, or whatever. What do you want for Christmas, or your birthday, or whatever? And then you go, I want a XYZ Classic. So you get to your XYZ Classic. You got your XYZ Classic, right? And then they go to, like, Walmart, and they buy you a really, really crappy, like, knockoff, which is just a bunch of flash games with, like, or a bunch of, like, games with, like, games from, like, NES on, like, something that looks like a an N64 or a Wii or whatever, and you're just like, and you realize, like, that's not what I wanted, Mom. And then or grandma or aunt or uncle, and they eventually realize this is garbage. I'm sorry. but this is garbage. And they're like, well, no, really. It's like one of those, no, really? Took you this long to figure that out, that it's garbage? Wow, that whole wow. Okay, so it's like, then everyone's just gonna stop buying them. They're gonna be like the bargain games at the bottom of the bin when you go to like Walmart and you see like, or like the plug and plays where it's like nobody cares anymore, but there's nobody cares anymore, but they still, still enough people buying them. I guess that's why they still exist. I don't know. I don't care. Nobody cares anymore, but they still, still enough people buying them. Anyway, so it's like, where the bottom of the bin barrel, or like the plug and plays, like, because there's like a John Tron video, is a plug and plays, and he makes this observation. He goes, he's like making fun of like a grandma, and he's like, the grandma's like, why would I buy my son a $40 game when I can buy him a $10 plug and play that has everything, or a $10 game here that's just that good? And it's like, no, stop, grandma, you suck. Go home. Go home, you suck. No one loves you, drunk hippie. Go home. No, stop. It's because nobody, they don't get it, and they don't care, because they're just like, video games, like, to them, it's like, a video game's a video game. Hey, kid, you told me you wanted a video game. You didn't word for word say, I want this exact video game, and it's gotta look like this, play like this, run like this, and literally be this. It's like, you didn't say that. So because you didn't say that, I bought what I thought was what you wanted. Okay? Let's be honest here. Or I bought you a video game. Or it's when your grandma asks your parents, or your aunt, or your uncle, or your friend, or your cousin, whatever, who asks your parents, what does little Johnny want? And then your parents go, well, little Johnny likes video games. And then it's like, oh, great. Okay. And then your mom really doesn't know or your parents really don't know. That was stupid of me. They don't know what you want. They just know, it's video games, I guess. It's like, video games, I guess. Oh, wow. It's video games, I guess. And so it's like, okay, great. But they don't know what you want, so they go and they just buy, like, whatever. It's like, it's a video game, is it not? And it's like, or, he likes the newfangled Ataris, man. It's great. And then grandma buys you an Atari Flashback, and you're like, grandma or aunt or uncle, whatever, that's not what I want. Or, he loves Nintendo. And it's like, yeah, he loves Nintendo. But he wants actual, like, legit good, not something, or it's newfangled grandma going, or it's aunt, uncle, whatever, and your parents go, or you go, you can buy them online. And you don't, or nobody specifies to them, this is how you buy it online, this is where you buy it from, this is what you have to buy, this is what it's going to cost, this is what you should, It's like, nah. 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 You just get like this is what it is, and then you can buy it online. And then grandma or whoever, is buying it for you just gets like, what? Oh, it says on NES, hey, you said NES Classic. This says NES Classic. It's like, no, it doesn't. Your listing said NES Classic. Maybe. Maybe. At best. And you've been duped. Grandma, you've been duped. It's like, what? I've been duped. You've been duped. It's like, no, really? So. The worst is when they sell something like that, like an NES Classic, but they literally have pictures of the NES Classic, and then just give you something completely different, and you just want to punch those kind of people in the face. Like, no, stop deceiving everybody. Stop freaking deceiving everybody. I think the plug and plays are pretty much dead. Nobody goes into a Walmart and goes, I want to buy a plug and play. Like, I want to buy an Atari flashback. No, they sit on the shelves forever, and they're overpriced, and they're stupid, and they're dumb, and nobody buys them. You just see them sitting on the shelves for literally ever. Like, I always see them sitting on the shelves forever at like a Walmart, or like a Walmart, or Toys R Us. Like, dude, they're sitting on the shelves forever, and you're like, of course they're sitting on the shelves forever. Nobody cares, and people just can't see that. So it's the thing of the website thing again too. I think it was who is it? It was somebody, one of those, the guy, Theo Joe, the guy who does a bunch of BS computer like tips and tricks or whatever. You can get this for free, whatever. He was making a video. Like, this is a legit logical video, which I liked. It was websites that don't really exist anymore, right? Or are dead, right? And it wasn't necessarily just dead, like, oh, it doesn't exist. No, it's just like dead in terms of like nobody uses it. This could still exist, but nobody uses it. Or this company's bought it and made it into this, or this company's just bought it and they have it under their umbrella. Anyway, he was saying how like it's just like the reason most of these websites exist is because just enough people are using it to warrant it to exist. Like, we're paying for either paying for the IP, or we're paying for the domain, or we're paying for like keeping it around, or just enough, or it's just one of those like throwaway websites that you own it, you're paying like dollars a day, pennies a day to keep it running. It's doing nothing, it's harming no one, and it works. Because it's like, I think to myself, I'm like, I think I went to, what was it? It was I went to MySpace, and I'm like, MySpace still exists? It's like, yeah, of course MySpace still exists. No, stop. What the heck is going on here? Okay, you know what? I want to refresh this. I want to refresh this because I want to see what if I can get other people playing. I don't know, maybe I could. I don't know. Anyway, it was MySpace and it was Flickr. Those two websites were both like, wait, what? Like, yeah, great. I was like, wait, those exist? Flickr I can understand, because for a lot of people, it was their way of putting like every picture they ever had online, so that like it'll never get lost. Like, I have somebody from my summer camp, and he put like a lot of pictures on that. So it's like from the summer camp, right? And he's like 45 or 40 or something. You know, he's well in there. Like, so he's got a lot of things. So it's not like he's just poo-poo. It's not like an Instagram thing. Because I was like, why does this still exist if Instagram still exists? But Instagram is a social media. This is not a social media. This is not a social media platform. This is not a social media platform where people communicate, talk, do all this stuff. No, this is very much here are my pictures from XYZ in an album, so that you can see it now. And it's like, alright. I'm certainly not saying that like it shouldn't exist. I'm just saying, like, I was a little bit, I was like, why does this exist? But like, it still exists because just enough people are using it, and also it was set up in such, oh gosh dang, it was set up in such a way that, damn it, anyway, it was set up in such a way like they have so much on it already that they just can't get rid of it. People would just riot in the streets, right? They'd be like, oh no, those people would be like, oh gosh, no, what are you doing? Unless I told them, like, I was also listening to the CU podcast, and they were talking about like Machinima, the YouTube channel ending, right? And because it's a what do you call them? A MCM? MUM? You have an MCM, like the thing that you're partnered with, right? You're partnered with these people and they help you. Whatever they're called, MCM, MUM, whatever they're called, MTMs, I think it's called. Anyway, and they're like, and there's a lot of people on that channel. Their channel went kaputs, right? But, let's be honest here. They didn't tell them. They didn't tell all the creators, or they didn't tell people, or all the creators. Hey, your videos, yeah, take them down now, because in a month they're gone, or in 12 days they're gone. Or they didn't tell people, yeah, all the videos you want to watch, hey, watch them now, or download them now, because they'll be gone forever, right? And so it's very much like this thing too, where it's like Flickr would have to, I'm sorry, they would have to be like, okay, look, we're giving you like 6 months, take literally everything you need off, because it'll be gone forever. And we're not liable after that point to say, for us to be like, oh no, you whopped me in the butthole. It's like, no, we told you this much. We gave you this time, and we're just like, well, here you go. Oh, dang it. No! We gave you this time, and there you go. So it's not our problem if you didn't get what you needed in time. You know? Like, that's what you have to do with these kind of websites. Like Facebook. If Facebook ever went down, I think to myself, Facebook is not going to last the next anytime soon, because they're going to do something so stupid. So people are going to look at it and go, like, something so stupid is going to happen, and you're going to be like, oh, good gosh, I can't keep using Facebook. It's bad. It is horrible. It is so horrible. You know what I mean? Like, so bad. Oh, not this again. Not this again. Let's go find something else to do, actually. I'm getting bored of playing this. Anyway, let's play Flash games. Let's play some Flash games here. What am I gonna go on? I'm gonna probably go on. I was gonna say mini clip, and I was like, maybe not. Yeah. Let's find stuff on Ethicon. See what we can do here. What are they talking about? Oh no, what are they talking about? Yeah, so you're gonna have to like do that. Like, they're gonna see it as like really bad. Like they're gonna go. It's like, oh no, like no, and then they're gonna because what happens is, like, oh no, personal stuff, personal information is breached. It's like, yeah, but the thing is, it's not breached to anybody in specific. Like, in terms of, like, it's not breached to someone I wouldn't want to see this, right? One of my friends or one of my people, like, oh damn, I have like private nude album somewhere on Facebook that you can't. I don't know if you know how that works, but like, if that's how that works, but like Facebook, where it's like, oh no, I don't want anybody seeing that. Now it's leaked out to the world. It's like, no, or leaked out to everybody I know. It's like, no, that's the thing. It's very much more like, because it's not leaked to people, like people, like their friends aren't seeing it. People, you know. Oh wait, stunt car. What was that stunt car game? Anyway. Stuntman? Stunt driver? Oh, dang, I can't see. No! I don't. Go the other way. Go back. Stunt. There. There. That's much better. Wait, you see me? There we do. It's not that bad. Is it crazy? Maybe stunt pilot, stunt bike. Is stunt crazy? Maybe. I don't know if it was stunt crazy. Anyway, And but once it does that, people are gonna go, oh god, no, no, now nothing's secure, and we don't care, and we no, this is bad, you know. But until then, people are just gonna keep using Facebook like it's great. So like, and then Facebook would have to do the whole thing. It's like, get all your stuff down, take all the stuff you want off, take all the posts you want down, screenshot it, take it, whatever. You know, it's like, oh, just like, look, just go cold turkey. I don't want that. Go cold turkey, please. Just stop. It's like really nobody cares. I think this is it. Yes, it is it. Yes, it is it. Yes, it is. Oh boy. Oh dang. Oh no, it's not. Nah, we'll play a little bit higher than that. A little bit less. Right about there. You know? So it's very much like, until then, you know, people are just gonna be like, they're just not gonna. So it's very much like, until then, you know, people are just gonna keep using it, you know. To me, it's like, really, not that. Oh no, this is not the game at all. No. Movie stuntman. Was it stuntman? Is that including? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was called. I don't even know if they classified it as a racing game. Let's be honest here. I wish you would like search in this. Ooh, Control F. There we go. Two. Where? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so until then, people are just gonna keep using it, like, so, and they're gonna have to tell them to get it, you know, because I was saying, like, why do these things exist still? It's like the flashbacks, right? It's like, why do these things exist? It's like, it's because they exist, right? Oh, Dino Run, I remember that. It was a great game. Oh, King of Sweden, I love that game. I want to play that for a few minutes. Anyway, so it's very much set up like, because enough people use it to warrant them to say, okay, we're gonna keep this thing alive. And let's be honest here, not a lot of people do use it, but just enough people use it to, you know. I guess it's sort of like Patreon, right? In YouTube channels, right? Where you don't need $1 million coming in every day, you know, twice a day. You just need enough to run your channel. So if you got enough to run your channel, then great. Okay, it's just like, you know, great. If you're getting more, sure, fine, great, whatever. If you're very transparent and go, I need a new camera, I need a new editing software, I need a computer, I need X, Y, Z, I want this thing, that thing, whatever, then yeah, sure, fine. Then, you know, and I need this much money for it, or whatever it is, whatever. Then sure, fine. But, like, if you're just trying to be like, I just need enough to run my channel, to keep the lights on, keep the heat coming to my building, then yeah, sure. It's good, you know. And, you know, which is great, I guess, you know. I always remember this. It would always be like one hosting like repository of games of games, hosting like a repository of games, yeah, of games, would have it from like another website because they're like, well, this is a mini clip game, but we're gonna host this game anyway. Don't worry. And you'd be like, okay. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, it's just enough people. So it is very much like Patreon. Like, I mean, sure, there's Patreon perks, definitely at different prices, sure, but like, I think John Riggs was saying how his Patreon's like, minimum $1, right? You only really have to do $1. $1. Really only have to contribute $1. And you have enough people contributing $1 and you're going to run it fine. You're still going to run your channel, keep dying. But, not that more doesn't help it, like, I'm just, you know what I mean? So that's just enough to run. It's just enough to run it. So, like, it's the thing where it's like, it's just enough people using the service to keep the service around. Just enough people, like, paying for the service to keep it around. It's like, unless services are really not doing well. Like, it's not just a user thing. It's a user and... dang it. Man, I suck at this. It's a user and a... I don't want to turn this sound off. It's a user and a paying for thing. Like, there's enough people using it and paying for it. Not just using it, because if people were just using it and it wasn't paying for itself, it wouldn't exist. I'm sorry, it really wouldn't exist. But if they're using it and it's paying for itself, like, basically. Like, I was watching Barshin's podcast, and they were and it was Stuart Ashen and Barry Lewis, and they had the guy from I don't remember his name exactly, but the guy from what's it called? Sprite Resource, right? And he was talking about how, like, and Barry asks him, so he goes, so does this pay for it? Like, is this getting paid for? Is it, like, good, gotten money? He's like, yeah, it's literally paying for it. It's pretty much paying for itself with advertisements everywhere. And it's like, okay, the website? He's like, yeah. Because it's not free to run a website. It's just, if you don't have a lot on it, or you don't go to some place, it's not necessarily free to run a website. I mean, it can be free, yes, but you're going to run out of things to do, perks, all that stuff. Anyway, but I mean, it could be free, but, like, it just pays for itself, doing things, time, paying for someone to do something, So, I mean, hey, it's great, it works. So it's like, yeah, so it's just enough money to keep it running. Not that it would be better with more money, or it needs to exist. It's also like these things where it's like, these things really don't need to exist. Like, honestly, these websites or these flashbacks, Atari flashbacks or whatever, don't need to exist. But there is a supply and demand thing. There is a supply of these things, and there is a demand, and people want them. So it's like, okay, sure, we'll deliver. Don't worry, that kind of thing. Or like, this website is still used by people, so it's like, not that you need this website to exist anymore, but people just have it, and it's like, oh yeah, I see. It works, I guess. It's good enough. There's enough people using it. There's a demand for it. It's not like it takes up a lot of supply for, like, a website, but yeah, I mean, sure. It works, I guess. No. Oh my. Oh, why do you have to die? Anyway, right? So it's like, hey, it works. We'll leave it open. We'll leave it running. We'll have, like, the 3 people monitoring the website and doing whatever maintenance on it, and dev, and be done with it. We don't need, like, 60 billion people. We just need, like, a few people running it now. So, Anyway, what was I saying? Oh no, I won't die. Of course I won't die. Anyway, so, it's a supply and demand thing. If there's a, you cannot have supply over demand, because you're just going to end up with so much of it and nobody wants it. Like, that's a bad thing. Right? But if you have a demand, you don't want to demand over supply either, because then you have people up the wazoo going, up your butt going, "Where's my product, man? Where's the product, man? Give it to me, man. Come on." Like, I want my. You end up with the Cabbage Patch Kids, the TY Beanie Babies, the Furbies, the Pokemon stuff, all that stuff, all those generations of things where they were like in your face, "I need this," or Tickle Me Elmo, "Give it to me." It's like, well, okay, not that. Oh man, not that. That doesn't happen. Like, that always happens, obviously, but like, or shouldn't happen, but like that always happens. But anyway, you end up with that, like, yeah, that's what happens. So you need like a nice balance of supply and demand. That's the thing too. I think it was a, if I'm not mistaken, it was a Looney Tunes cartoon. It was a Looney Tunes short, and it was the two mice. I don't exactly remember their names. Let me just see. Wait. It was a two. Well, it was two mice. I don't know if it was the two mice that we always see, but it was two mice, and they were basically talking about how he was teaching the one guy consumerism, basically, and he was teaching him how, and like capitalism and like all that stuff, right, and all that, like how to run a business, basically. And he basically goes, and it's just a supply and demand thing where if you have a lot of it and not many people want it, you can put it at a lower price and people will buy it. It's very much a more, do you want 30 people buying your pencil at $5, or sorry, do you want 5 people buying your thing at $5? That's 25. Or do you want 30 people buying your pencil at 10 cents? No, okay, not 10 cents, but like, do you want 5 people buying your pencil at $5, or do you want 30 people buying your pencil at $1? Or do you want, you're getting more, whereas with selling it for less, but getting more people to buy it, I'm not saying this is a great way to do it. No, but that's the perfect way to do it. Even. Oh, no, 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 no! I want to see if I can do something. I want to see something. How big can I make this? That's about this. Okay. Let's try this. I want to try this. Anyway, right? He's just explaining to him, like, you can get more money out of it. That's how I learned about that as a kid. That was explained to me. What's it called to me? It was consumerism and, like, and the way to buy, it was supply and demand, basically, what it taught me. And it was like that. So he's like, you want, I don't know if it was pencils necessarily, but he was saying, like, do you want 3 people to buy your pencil at $5, or do you want 10 people to buy your pencil at $1? 15, or actually, it's not much better. No, you know what I mean. You want 1 person to buy it at $5, or do you want 5 people to buy it at $1? That's actually the same again. Anyway, you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. My point still stands. So that's the kind of stuff. It exists. It works. It runs. It's great. It's that's why these weird things. That's why these things sit for like so long existing, where you don't ever really see profit or people using or that kind of thing. You're like, why does this still exist? And you're like, it exists, okay, because just enough people, supply and demand. There's just enough supply of this thing to meet the demand of people who want it. You don't need 30,000 and then nobody wants it, and you don't need 30,000 people and then none to have. You have just enough. And it's all these websites that are like, why does this exist? And it's kind of also almost like a laziness thing too, in terms of like, nobody wants to just delete the website. They're like, just keep it up for like 30 years from now. We can still have this website and look at it and be like, oh yeah, my old profile or whatever from XYZ is still here. Oh, I remember that. It was great, Or you just, before you get rid of it, you Internet Archive the whole thing. And you go to, you get those guys to be like, yo, look, take the whole thing, and there you go. Have fun. Internet archive the whole thing, and it'll be great. Not that. That's the solution to all that, but like, yeah. They don't also they don't do video. So, like, you will not have like old YouTube videos necessarily on something like that. Like, you won't have someone's old videos from like YouTube channels. But I was telling my friend because he's like, yeah, they don't do that, and they don't do that. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Because I saying like stuff like, in an archive, and he's like, yeah, yeah, that's great. It helps you get like old games, old flash games, whatever. But I'm saying like, of course I did that. But he was saying, but they don't do things like old YouTube videos, and they don't do like certain things, like certain formats. They just don't do. It's like, okay, great, sure. I mean, they do like the really classic stuff, but like they won't just like save. They'll save your YouTube channel, but they won't save your every YouTube video you ever made. You know, it's like if PewDiePie ever like died, they'd keep his channel. They'd be like, oh, this is what it looked like. This is how it ran. This is whatever. But we won't keep every video you've ever made. Sorry. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, no, like, yeah, but isn't that how like the whole thing works though? Nobody really deletes videos. And he was like, made the point. He's like, yeah, I guess, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's yeah, stunt driver, maybe. Was it stunt driver? Zero. Okay. Ooh, soul driver. Okay, so I was like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So let me just. What is going on here? No, that's not what I want. No, 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 no. That's not what I want to see. Whatever. What was it called? Stunt Master. That's what it was called. I think it was called Stunt Master. No, we just did Stunt Master, right? Stunt Master is the one that we. No, this is it. It's Stunt Master. That's it. Oh, good God. Stunt Master. Stunt Master. That's what it was. Stunt Master. There you go. There we go. So yeah, he was saying like, yeah, I guess so. But I mean, that place is the best resource for like. You need to find anything, anywhere, about anything. You need to find a PDF of a book. You need to find a game, like an old DOS game. You need to find an old copy of a movie. You need to find an old copy of something. Oh, it's one of the best. Sure. Why? There you go. We got it, right? We're gonna get to what we want, right? I hope so. Anyway, it's like so it's like the perfect place to find it. So like, if you're like really nostalgic for, or if you played like DOS games as a kid, right? And you're really nostalgic for like, or when you're younger, and you're really nostalgic for DOS games, right? And you're now like, oh, I want DOS games, me, I want to play, and you don't really, I mean, you know how to do it, but you don't really care. Like me, like I know how to run, if you know how to run like DOSBox, but you don't really care. Like me, I know how to run DOSBox, I just don't care, right? I'm like, it's just easier to run. I like running DOSBox, I just don't care, No offense, I just don't care. So, to me, it's like, not that it's bad. It's just, ho ho ho. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, and you just find them on play. I think that's what got a lot of those emulation websites. It was the fact that you could play the game in browser. I think that's where Nintendo went, whoa, slow your roll here. Wait a sec. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. And we're not going to tolerate that, So. Not that. That's the worst thing ever, but I think that's what got them. I believe that's what really got these kind of websites. So. So, you know, because you can play those on. They went so far as to being able to play, um, the like in television, not television, um, ColecoVision like, ColecoVision like, ColecoVision the tabletop stuff, or like you want to play like what's that thing called? The Tomy games or like all those like weird, it's great. Like they're great with it. It's great. Like it's it's great. So that's the thing. I think that's what got a lot of those like. Well, their thing is very much preservation. Like theirs is like we're not gonna do this just for free, just for S's and G's. Our Internet Archive. No, we're doing this because we really believe that this really should be preserved. It's like, okay, great, sure, whatever. It works, I guess, but these other places were like, nah, we don't care. I'm sorry. This is literally just to get the game for free. I'm sorry. This is literally just to get the game for free. Well, not just to get the game for free, but like MU Paradise did it to archive literally every game ever. Like almost every game ever. I'm sorry, like literally every game ever. It's insane. But almost every game ever, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, they were very much a preservation side of it. The other guys did not have a preservation side of it. Well, that's the thing too. It was it was a CU podcast, and Pat was talking about how like he was talking to, like he asked Ian like what happens because they were talking about modded Xboxes, like original Xboxes, right? And how you have to mod original Xbox to play some of the games that you want to play anyway, or to preserve some of the games you want to preserve to play, right? Where it's like, okay, whatever, it works, right? He goes, what happens when we have things like World of Warcraft or any of those games that are server based, 100% server based, right? That are all running these like servers, Overwatch, Fortnite, 100% online. What do we do when these companies decide, no, that's it, we're done. We're crapping you out of all the servers ever, and then we're dead. What happens there? You can't archive the what do you do? I mean, for certain things like what is it, Half-Life? There's still people who run like a server, right? I know people who run their own servers, right? I know a few people who run their own servers, right? And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep running this server because if this thing ever dies, this game ever dies, right? You better believe that I'm gonna run this server so that people can still play this game. Anyway. Right? What happens when you do that with like World of Warcraft and League of Legends and Dota and Destiny and all these games that are just, okay, maybe not 100%, but like 99.9% online only, right? What do you do there? What do you do? You have to have these people who archive these things and go. And what happens with the games where you can never download them ever again? You're just gonna have to have like, oh yeah, this is PlayStation 3 with XY, with X game, XYZ game, X game, or this is Wii with X game, or this is Switch with, this is PlayStation 2, or not 2. This is Xbox 360. This is your phone. Like I was watching a Metal Jesus video, right? Metal Jesus Rocks, right? And he was saying how he's preserving he had a because basically, here's a stupid thing. iOS 10 decided to crap on everybody, and now you can't download, or 11, sorry, I was 11. We can't download a lot of the games anymore, right? Or the apps anymore. So it's like, oh gosh, which isn't horrible, but it's just horrible enough to be like, oh come on, really? Wow. So your favorite games probably don't run anymore. But he was like, I'm gonna archive literally anything I want. So he got an iOS 10, I think, or is it 9 even? I don't remember. Game, iPhone 6. So it's like, and he put all the games he ever wanted on there, and he made a video, and he was like, look, this is all the games I've ever wanted on there, and it's great, and it's on there, it's good. You know? What happens there with your app? Kid wants to play the one app he played like all the time as a kid, can't download it ever again. What does he do? There's probably like app repositories somewhere. Probably even exists already app repositories that exist that are just literally just that are probably just like they're repositories of like just apps like this is the app here, this is the app here. Here's a way to play it, maybe, or here's what it was. Here's a short snippet. Here's a thing. Here's something about it. Here's whatever you want to reminisce about it, you know. Because it's not the Angry Birds and the Angry Birds and the Plants vs Zombies and the Hill Climb Racing and the Temple Runs and the 4 Picks 1 Word. Not those kind of games. Those kind of games will probably always exist somewhere because there'll be a version of it somewhere. Like Angry Birds on 3DS, which is literally the game, iOS game on. Oh damn! No, come on! On like 3DS. I know somebody who has that, and he's like, it's literally the game on 3DS, the app on 3DS. I'm like, because originally, way back in the original days of like iOS and like smartphones that ran apps like that, they suck. It was very much like you were in one of two camps. You were the Angry Birds kid, you were the Angry Birds guy, or you were the Plants vs Zombies guy. And I was always the Angry Birds kid, but I never actually bought the actual full game. Not that I needed to, not that I cared, not that I was like, I need this game, it's great, I want the full one. No, I never did. I don't care. I don't care. I'm good. So, you know? So I was like, you know, and then they had like the second run, which was like, oh, it was Jetpack Joyride. I think this one had 3 around the same time. It was Jetpack Joyride, it was Hill Climb Racing, and it was Temple Run. And I was a Jetpack Joyride kid, but I played all 3, and I played them to the fullest. I beat Jetpack Joyride, and Temple Run I just played forever, and Jetpack Joyride I played forever. Hill Climb Racing I played forever. So, because I just kept adding more things to Hill Climb Racing, I was like, oh, God, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm like, I don't care. Stop giving me more. I thought I would beat it, but you know. That's the thing too. There are endless runner type of games. They're endless game type. So it's like you could literally keep adding things for the rest of your life or their life, the life of this thing ever, and there would always be something to do, and you'd never be able to beat it. So, and there's no beating it. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So like those games end up like, you know. So and then there was that one, and then there was a 4th one that came out around the same time. It was 4 Picks 1 Word, and that was a really actually interesting idea. People like that. Like, I remember people really liking that. Going, oh, which one are you on? How many have you gotten? How many? It's like, and they're all the same. It wasn't like they were different every time, which you could have done. You could have made like level 1 for everyone different, but then it would have screwed with people. But anyway, you know. Anyway, but like, what was I saying? Yeah. So like, those were the games, you know. Not those games, because those games are gonna be archived everywhere, always. It's the weird random like the really weird random games that you're just like, what? I've never even heard of that. Like maybe Even like the cut the ropes or the doodle jumps, those kind of games too. Not those games. The actual like weird games, the like paper toss and the damn it, the paper or the basket toss. What was it called? Anyway, paper toss, basket toss, whatever it was called. The bizarre like the really weird games that you're just like, what is this? You know? That you played as a kid because you downloaded it for like 5 minutes, but like now you're just like, you don't even want it really. You don't even want to play it. You don't even want to like, I loved this game. No, you might have hated it, but you were just like, I just want to reminisce about said game. You're like, yeah. I remember said game. You know? Hey. Beat this, Mini Coop. Come on, beat the Mini. Oh no, go. Just go. Oh, come on. Anyway, so like that's the games that we're gonna want to preserve when we're older. We're not gonna want to preserve, those. Well, we're not gonna like feel a need to preserve those kind of games because those kind of games are everywhere. There's a version of that somewhere. Someone can make it with 4 pictures that they take, and they say, "Here, what do these 4 pictures have to do with each other?" It's probably a board game somewhere, And like Hillcom Racing is just another racing game, and Temple Run is just another Temple Run, and Jetpack Joyride, okay, maybe I can see myself wanting to play that like when I get older, but like I honestly don't care really. I don't even know if you can still get Jetpack Joyride. I haven't played that game in so long. Can I get Jetpack Joyride? Let's see. No! I'm not fast enough. You can still get Jet. I want Jetpack Joyride right now. I want that game now. Oh, I want that game so badly now. Fruit Ninja! See, now I'm remembering all the apps that every... Crossy Roads! Hungry Shark World! Oh man, I'm remembering all the good games. These are great. These are amazing. Oh, anyway. Okay, then you're gonna get stuff like Pokemon Go, where people are gonna go, "Hey, how the hell are you gonna keep that running forever?" It's like, you're not. It's just gonna cease to exist eventually. It's one of those. It's just gonna cease to exist eventually. And then people are gonna go, "Oh no, you can't give it to my favorite game ever." It's like, yeah, well, we already did. Well, we did. So, shut your yapper, quit your whining, stop your jibber jabber. So, stop complaining. Please stop complaining. But it's because it's the multimedia of it too. It's the very I can literally do anything with it. Like it's not just the because it's not like a handheld video game system where it's very much set up like, oh well, I remember this game, but I can still play it like 30 years from now. But whatever. No, it was like I can listen to music, I can go on the internet, I can take a picture, I can take a video, I can play a game, I can stream, I can watch a YouTube video, I can put up a YouTube video, I can do everything off of my one device. It was why it really caught on. Why it's really one of the biggest phenomenons in history. I think more people have that than people have. I don't know. Than there are cars on the road, or there are. You know what I mean? Like there are cars on the road, or there are people. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot of, like, there's just so many cell phones that exist with people with cell phones that exist that played games, And that was the thing, too. It wasn't just cell phones. It was iPod Touches, I remember that. It was iPod Touches, it was I wanted an iPod Touch as a kid, right? But I think I've said this before. You do the thing with your kid where you go, now if you really, because I did the whole thing where I was like, mommy, mommy, I want an iPod for music, music, mommy, music, and I was like, okay, great, and she was like, okay, good, and she did the like smart parent thing and went, now is it just for music or is it for other things? And then she bought me or she bought herself actually an MP3 player that I eventually ended up using, right? I ended up using it, and I was like, huh. Right? I ended up using, right? It ended up being mine, pretty much. But I did the whole, and I went like, I kind of went like, yeah, it wasn't just for the music, and I knew that for a fact. I wanted games, I wanted all these other things. So my friend had one, and it was like my friend had one, and I wanted it for games. I wanted it for this, that, and the other thing. You know, I wanted it for this, that, and the other thing. I wanted it, So let's be honest here. I did. I really did. I did. Let's be honest here. But I realized I'm like, I kind of want music too, and I got music, and it was great. So, but so like that's the thing, right? I think that's what the phenomenon was. That's the thing. It was very much like it wasn't just. It wasn't even just like phones. It was it's gonna take forever. Phones. It was phones. It was MP3. Sorry, not MP3. It was phones. It was iPod touches. It was stuff like this that ran all these that basically ran all the games you'd ever want. And then people go, "Well, I want to play that game now. How do I play that game?" And it's like you just can't. I'm sorry to say this, but you just. Oh, Dan. But you just can't. And it's like, no. It's like, no. You just can't. I'm sorry. You just can't. Let me be honest with you. You just can't. You just can't. You just can't. You can reminisce about it. You can find a video about it. You can find a YouTube video on it. You can find some website that might still host something connected to it. But you just can't play the game the way you played it when you were a kid. Sorry. Or when you were younger. Or whatever. And you're just like, what? Why? It's like, well, because. You just can't. And that's the thing, too. The company can just go, you just can't. And that's the thing, too. A lot of people are just going to go, they're not going to really, I'm sorry, let's be honest here, they're not going to really go, I want it. It's going to be like, well, you just can't. It's like, oh, well. No, it's not going to be like a video game where people are going to go, no, you need to preserve that shit, man. You need to preserve that stuff, man. That stuff, man. Preserve that shit, man. Like, you have to preserve this stuff. Like, you have to preserve this. It's like, nope. No. No, because people are just going to go, because they're going to realize that happens, and they're just going to accept it and move on. They'll be like, well, it'll be like that whole, well, what are you going to do? Right? It'll be like, what are you going to do? It's like, well, I guess, they're going to accept it and be like, this is what happens with these things. That's it, and what are you going to do? So, right? So, what are you going to do? Oh, Happy Wheels. Anyway. So. Like, you know what I found, or what a lot of, actually I'm not the only person, but a lot of people have figured out that, like, there's a lot of games on the Switch that they've made into, or taken from mobile games, where it's like, I don't know, where it's basically literally a mobile game. Like, literally a mobile game, right? right? Literally just a mobile game, right? They're putting on a Switch. And what happens when those things just die because the people don't want to support it anywhere anymore? You know what happens there? Do people just go, no? Or is that the only way you can play the game after that? Once they kill it on the phone? Like on your smartphone? Once you're killed on the smartphone, is it just going to be one of those, oh, you can only play it on the Switch because Switch actually keeps it running? Or has it running? You know, that kind of thing. It's like, I don't know and I don't care. It's one of those things where, like, I don't really know. I'm never going to get into preserving of anything because it's going to be, I'm going to realize it's going to be so much work that it's going to be like, I'm going to lose my mind trying to do something like that, you know? Which is why I'm never going to make, like, a book on everything necessarily, or I'm never going to necessarily be like, I need to preserve every game, or every toy, or every sprite of video game, whatever, no. Video games, or whatever it might be. You know what I mean? You know? So, hey, I'm always out of my mind. Or every song, I don't know. I think I look at stuff sometimes, and I'm like, because I see videos of people, and they listen to something like, I'm going to archive every CD I own, and then you look at the CD number, or every DVD, right? And you'll be like, digital archive every day. And you'll be like, wait, do you mean? And they tell you, like, their collection, and they go, like, 1,500, and you're just like, are you out of your mind? And then the guy goes, or the person goes, like, they know, they're like, within the next, like, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And it's like, oh, and you realize you're like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. You know? That makes sense. Like, they realize, they're like, it's not going to take me, like, you're never going to do this within this year or within, like, anytime soon. No. It's very much like, no. Within the next, like, 10 to 50 years. Like, oh. Makes sense. Ooh, you almost broke every bone in your body. Total bloody. How many levels are there? How many damn levels are there? I beat this game before, but how many levels? I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna move on to something else. I'm getting a little fed up of this game. Anyway, so like, yeah. Now what do you do with these flash games? Once this flash game right here is completely dead, what do you do? Am I never gonna be able to play this flash game ever again? Ever? What happens when something like Happy Wheels is gone? That's it? You're never gonna be able to play the game again? You're just gonna have to find people playing it online, or what? What happens? What do you do at that point? You know? What are you gonna do at that point? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna move on to something else. Oh. Happy Wheels. Oh, Happy Wheels. Oh, Happy Wheels. Oh, there, Happy Wheels. Game Happy Wheels as long as possible with less of certain ad network. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, okay. The Discord server, which is now official at Discord, has been very helpful to me in the game. Through it, I have been listening to whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, can I just be like, can I continue? Can I be like, do I have to like, thought I prefer silence. I feel obligated to say that I am still working full-time on the sequel, and it's still really time-consuming. Thankfully, much of the basic graphic engine is complete, and I've been building out the new editor with it over the past year. Okay, what are you doing here? I don't care. Can I just be like, no? Can I play the actual game now? Can I go back and play the game? No. There's probably a few more games than just. Oh, he made that. Oh, he made that game. Oh, I think I saw this actually. To be honest with you. Hey, a recent news. Blah 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 blah. Yada yada. Let me play the dang game. Please, let me play the game already. Give me. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Cool. Oh, I love this game so much. This is such a good game. This is such a good game. I love it. This is such a good game. I love it. Everyone at one point was playing this game. Just everyone other than moms was playing this game. You had Markiplier, PewDiePie, Tobuscus. Just literally everyone and their moms playing this game. It's insane. And it was the biggest thing for work. Like, oh wow. And then I did like literally every YouTube thing ever and went and dropped and went, nobody cares. And now, sort of like how Minecraft was the biggest thing ever and everyone had to play it, and now it's kind of like, well, you know, now nobody really cares, you know. Well, I mean, it's still the biggest thing ever. It's still one of the biggest things ever. It's not to the extent it was back in between 2012, 2011, and 2015, 16, about, you know? You know? Like, I'm sure this is the only reason Tobuscus was the biggest thing at one point. I'm pretty sure. Because all he did was he played Happy Wheels, and he had voices for everybody. Like, you know? Now, I think that's literally all he did. I'm telling you. That's how he got famous. Let's be honest here. And now, because there was a, what's it called? There's a guy, I don't remember exactly. He's Quentin something or other. I don't know his channel name, but anyway, he's talking about unsung heroes. I think it's like something like that, unsung heroes or YouTube giants, something like that. And basically, he's saying how he talks about like a YouTube person who's like dies and then kind of goes nowhere, and people go, "Oh no, what happened to this guy?" Right? And you're like, "Whatever." Tobuscus is one of those people where it's like, what happened? Like, I mean, he's not dead. Let's be honest here. He's still a prominent thing. I think I'm still subscribed to him. I'm not 100% sure. Or Toby Gaming, maybe? I don't remember exactly. But, anyway. But, he was one of those people who was literally on, like, top of top at one point. And then he just crapped into nowhereness. Because he also did some stupid things and ended up, you know, something with his girlfriend and, just a bunch of Bahooey Balooey. Not Hooey Balooey like, oh, it's fake, but Hooey Balooey like, really didn't have to do any of this stuff, you know. Whatever. But, you know. But hey, what do you want, really? Right? So like cause he did all the classic people. He did Fred. He did Smosh. He did Ray William Johnson. He did all of them. He did all the people who like you would immediately go, oh my gosh, what happened to these people? And it's like, well, what happened to these people is people like Smosh, or people like William Johnson. I don't know what the hell happened to the guy. That guy just, I don't know. He had to stop doing it for some reason. Anyway, but people like Smosh. Smosh became like an empire basically. Became a whole company, a whole thing, and to be honest with you, he was like, oh, I think both Ian and Anthony quit, but I'm not sure about that. I know Ian quit. Anthony quit. Anthony quit. Anyway, so they're talking like, and he's making his interview thing, and he goes, well, it's you know. He starts going all this blabbering on about whatever, and then he's at one point he goes, well, it really hinders my creative ability when I can't do exactly what it's like. You people created the damn thing. There's gotta be someone. Okay, at that point, there's gotta be someone higher than you telling you you can't do that. You know? Hey, you're no. Basically, it's like you're not in charge anymore at that point. Not that you're not in charge, but like someone is really in charge. You know what I mean? Those like, those like, those when like someone has like false sense of like I am in charge, right? And then someone goes, "No, I'm in charge." And it's like, "Oh, no, I'm really in charge." It's like, "Oh, okay, okay, I got it, I get it, I get it." You know? So, anyway, I loved these were the greatest things with the bottle ones and the knife ones where you throw it at a kid. Oh dang! Oh nice. No, no, no. What? Okay, got him. So, so people like Tobuscus did stupid things to get himself crapped. Uh, Fred, let's be honest here. Fred, Lucas, Crookshanks, he went all stupid, and he also went too old, and he tried giving it to kids, but it really didn't work. It's like, um, it was like Ray William Johnson, where he tried to give it to other people, and it really didn't work. He's like, you know what I mean? It really didn't work because it really didn't work. I'm sorry. No, sorry. It really didn't work. So, but like he tried to give the kids, and it didn't work. You know? So it's very much like, I don't care. Let's be honest here. But hey, right? Do I care really? No. No, let's be honest here. No. But not like it's bad. It's just I don't care for these people. Like I don't care what happened to you. Like Ray William Johnson, okay, was the biggest YouTuber at one point because it was kind of like the Phil DeFranco and how like they just want to tell you like things, facts, interesting articles, tidbits, which is really, I guess, fine format. It's just oh come on, it's just not. I guess it doesn't really last forever anymore. Like nobody cares. Let's be honest here. It's not something people want to like watch for X amount of time. It's like he said. He's like, look, it was a cesspool of like weird, odd, stupid, literally to whatever you wanted content. Like if you look at like early YouTube, like 10 years ago YouTube, 10, 12 years ago YouTube, Now everyone's got this. Now everyone's got this formula. Like you gotta do long content with this in here. It's gotta be ad friendly and like you go back to early YouTube and everyone just they swore out of their butts, okay? And then this is my first level, so rate badly unless you think it was good. Okay, right? You know. What is it? Oh god, no. Yeah, they swore out their butts for one thing, and then they swore on their butts and then they made whatever they wanted. It was kind of raunchy, kind of weird, and then people were just like, it was really bad. Let's be honest. A lot of early YouTube was really bad. I'm not saying now YouTube is any better. I'm just saying like early YouTube was it was so cringy. You watch it now and you go, ew. You go, ooh. You go, ay, ay, ay. But you go, some of it, and you go, this is classic YouTube. Like, you can never get rid of this YouTube. Ever. Like, ever. This YouTube has to exist forever. It's the Charlie Bit My Fingers, the David at the Dentist, the Chocolate Rains, the sweatshirts, that's a little bit too new, but the Fridays, all that stuff, all that stuff, all those things were like the craziest. That was YouTube. That was YouTube. It was a lot of song. It was okay. This was a lot of early YouTube was. It was a lot of songs and a lot of skits because everybody thought that like you either were a musician on YouTube, you made music, you were either a singer, or you were either a singer or you did skits. You were like a Smosh type of skit guy. You know? I mean, hey, look, it's not that bad. You don't need. Anyway, you know? I'm not saying that's bad. Like, that is literally what everyone remembers Smosh for. That's what Smosh is. Smosh is the skit empire. Like, skit giants, skit empire. Everyone knows them, loves them. That's how they remember them for. It's great. Some of their, like, that's like 99% of their channel. 90% of the channel. And I think the reason, like Quentin was saying, I don't remember exactly his channel, but like, I don't know, Fallen Giants. Is it called? Is that what it's called? Fallen Giants? Maybe that's what it's called? What was he? Fallen Giants. There we go. His name is Quentin Reviews. Okay, that's it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Fallen Titans. That's it. Fallen Titans. That's it. Fallen Titans. That's it. That's it. Fallen Titans. Okay. Fallen Titans. Anyway. And yeah, because he's saying how like the reason someone like Smosh still existed is because or existed so long, like and it's still a huge thing. It's because it's because they decided to branch off into things like Mealtime with Smosh and Mealtime with Smosh, and holy crud, did that like make them go? They like re-blew up again because like it really had let them do it their own like away from like the formula, the normal formula of like I need to be the exact same. I need to make a skit every day, whatever. It's like no, so stop. Let's be honest here. Let's be brutally honest here. You can do other things than just that. That's why the gaming guys, the gaming thing was a little bit weird because you had these people that nobody knew of. They had no clue who these people were. They didn't know who the freaking heck any of these people were. It's like, you know, you know, very much, you know, that didn't make sense because like it was people nobody knew of. Who the heck are you? It was a bunch of randos that they got, and now they're like big YouTube people. It's like, what? But I guess it's kind of like, if you think about it though, it's like every YouTuber though, like they were once randos, you know. Ian and Anthony were both once randos, so. I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the names of these things and I'm going 100% impossible, totally impossible, actually impossible, whatever. And I go, yeah, you know why these are impossible? Because unlike something like Super Mario Maker, you don't have to actually finish your level. You just have to. You can upload literally an actually impossible level. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's like that's why these kind of things existed. Oh, no, 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 no. What was I gonna look up? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's very much like that's how they like stayed relevant. They made things that like people went, "Oh yeah, great," you know. This is actually something we'd want to watch. You know? Like I never particularly loved them for their skits. Let me be honest here. Dang it. But I also didn't hate their skits. So I like watched some of their skits, but I was very much like, no, 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 no. I need to find something else about them, something that keeps me here. And what kept me here was literally for the first few months. It was, or the first few months when I decided these skits are most of these skits are baloney. Most of them are baloney, right? Like I look back and I go, I wasted so much time watching the shaddest of bullshit, man. Of these people. Anyway, was Mealtime with Smosh, and then I found Mealtime with Smosh, and then I found all these other things. Uh, it was Noah Grossman. He opened up like he would open food with people. There was the gaming stuff. There was oh dang, oh boy, I grabbed oh damn, I grabbed the pen and I didn't realize this pen's leaking. Oh dang. Anyway, like so it's like oh man, it was all the other things that they did that weren't shittiest of bullshit videos of stupidity that I didn't care for. You know, I didn't care for a lot of their skits. Not that their skits are crap, but some of them are like, very like either raunchy or very vulgar or whatever it might be. You know, stuff that I'm just like, oh god, oh dang, raunchy or vulgar or just things I just don't care for. I'm like, the kind, the kind of humor where you're like, this appeals to like 12 to 15-year-old boys, and that's exactly what it was. Adolescent boys, these 12 to 15-year-old adolescent boys that are going right into puberty, and they're like trying to figure out what they want to do with life, and they're like, oh, you're funny, and it's like sexual jokes, and it's sexual jokes, it's swearing, it's vulgar, it's gory, it's weird. It's a lot of weird stuff. But that's what, and that was a target demographic. It was between 12 and 15-year-old boys. Like, everybody realizes about 15, 16 when they're like, okay, look, I'm done watching, like, the stupid Smosh. And every kid did it. And it was for, like, two full generations of people did that. Maybe not full generations. Maybe not full generations, because that would be a lot. But, like, it was groups of, like, it was like the tail end of millennials. So like my friends were like 7, 8 years older than me. So they're about the end of millennials, right? Or sorry, the beginning of millennials. So like the real beginning of millennials. So it's like okay, they're like between 25 and 30, right? So like they're at the tail, and they did it. Okay, me, who's 7 years younger than that, and I'm like smack dab in the well, I'm actually at the end of the millennial. I'm actually right end. The people who are like my brother, who were in the middle of millennials, who were like, in the middle, they're like 19, sorry, they're like 21, 22, and then you got the me's, who are the end of millennials, who are like 19, 18, 19, right? Well, 18's not millennial anymore, but like 18, 19, and we did that. It could even be 3, because, and then there's the generation before me, which is 3 years younger than me, and they did the same thing, and they're like 16, 17, and like they are all figuring out like the same thing. They all did the same thing. They all realized at one point, Smosh is BS. Or they didn't even say Smosh is BS necessarily, but they were like, they just end up going, I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. Not that it's horrible. I just don't care. Like they're like, like I don't care. I just don't care anymore, and then they stop watching, and now it's really easy to figure that out, because YouTube will do their thing where they go, hey, that, like, channel you don't watch anymore? Yeah, we're just gonna unsubscribe you to that, and you're just like, what? Or no, we're gonna stop showing you videos. Remember back in the day when people wouldn't get videos? I'd be like, this is kind of weird, but okay. I never got that real problem. really? But then I like figured out that I did get that problem, and I was like, oh damn. Anyway, anyway, a few people, not a lot. But anyway, right? And so I was like, okay, great, or not great, but like I was like, oh man, people didn't like it, but like I stopped showing you videos, and then they would unsubscribe you, right? Because they'd figure you're not watching videos anymore, and it's like of these people anymore, this channel, and it's like, well, I'm not watching videos of this channel anymore because you're not showing me videos of this channel anymore. Like, you people are stupid. What the freaking heck? You know? Your logic makes no sense. It comes in a circle. It's like, you don't watch your videos anymore, so we'll get rid of your channel. Or it's not channel. We'll unsubscribe you. But you're only unsubscribing me because you're not showing me videos through the channel. If you showed me videos through the channel, I'd be watching a boatload of them, a butt ton of them, you know? I'd be watching everyone, you know, whatever. So now, like, I had that with a few YouTubers, and then I went back, found the YouTubers, I'm like, I really don't care. I'm sorry, but I really don't care. And then I didn't go back to a lot of these people that I used to watch, like, a lot of. I'm like, I don't care. Well, not that it's good or bad, I just didn't care. I was like Smosh, and because with Smosh, I had the Smosh app, and that was really useful for finding a bunch of the Smosh content, because I was not gonna go subscribe to 7 different YouTube channels and wait for the 3 things I want and like 3 of them. The 2 things I want on like 3 of them. The 2 things I want on like each one of them, or 3 of them. You know, I was like, no thanks. I just didn't care for it. You know, I'm like, no thanks. So I had the app, and so a video would pop up like on the app because it was very much split up. It's like video, then under that the video, then under the video, and it all linearly, like news videos top, then the next video, next video, next, and it was very good, and it really worked because it really got me to figure out like what I wanted with these people. And I'm telling you, people with giant like things like High Five Studios with Matthias would be amazing if you just put everybody in an app, or every channel in an app, and you don't have to worry about subscribing to 7 different channels. You just subscribe to the one, and there you go. Or even if it's you pay like this much a month, even I wouldn't even be that mad at it. I'd be like, okay, here, fine. I'd be like, great. Let's go. Let's do it. But or like pay $5 and you have it forever. Anyway, you'd be like, yeah, yeah. Is it really free? Oh my god. Yeah, and these people made like catchphrases and all this stuff. I remember too. Some of these, like like Smosh's was shut up. You know, it's oh my gosh. Look.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Hello? How does this work? Is this a... How does this work? Oh, okay.
Shut up!
I remember on the iOS you had to pay for it, so but here it's free. So anyway, yeah, it was literally an app. Yeah, my brother watched them. I watched. God, now I'm clicking randomly. No, stop clicking this. I'm ready to uninstall this, guys. I don't care, but you know. Oh, that's what people are gonna miss now. I just realized. Oh, food battle or food fight, whatever they called it. Oh, Smosh the movie, really? Oh. I mean, everyone at one point did a freaking music. They thought that they were like, and it was kind of like a parody, skitty kind of music, where it's like, oh god, kill me now. No offense, but fucking Not that it's bad, but like some of Smash stuff's okay. But like, come the frig on. No, thank you. I'm done. You know. No. So. Oh, I need the other. I mean, look. I'm not saying that these people suck, but like, come on, they're not great. Anyway, so like, but they had a really like they really knew how to sell themselves though. They really knew how to make it right. Like they knew what they were doing with that kind of stuff. Like, oh yeah, I know what I need. Segway guy. Like, where's Steven? This guy. There we go. Woohoo! What? That's the whole. Wow. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, it was very much like that, and like, so someone like these channels where they're a multi corporate, like they're like a corporation basically, and they like, or they're like a network, and they like network partners, and like they're networks, right? And so like they have like 7 different channels in their network, and they basically they have them, they make them, they do it, and then you have to subscribe to like 7 different channels, and then they have to keep going. Well, subscribe to this channel, and subscribe to this channel, and hey, I was on this channel today, and go see me. I was on this channel today, and I am from this channel. It's like, great, great, right? Great. But now I have to freaking remember to subscribe to this channel, and then if this channel does like, at least with him, there wasn't like 7 different things on every channel that I was just like that I just didn't care for. I was like, I care for like 1 or 2 or 3 of these things, and I'd be like, oh god, you know, and I'd be like, I don't care. There's usually 1 or 2 things. Like, there's his channel, there's Fail Time, there's Battle Universe, there's Get Good Gaming, there's all that stuff. It's like 4 or 5 or where it's like okay, great, like there's at least 1 or 2 things on each channel, so it's not like in your face, but like it would be nice. Oh no, that was close. It would be nice to just have it all neatly, neatly and concisely in one place, just to be like, yeah, it's great. But I don't care, because at least it's not that bad. Like, and also it's like the whole thing where it's like, hey, I don't have to subscribe to these people ever, or I don't have to watch these people ever, but I can be informed. Hey, here's all the stuff that they're doing. It's like, oh great, which is good. Which, I mean, I can watch 1 or 2 of them if I want. I can watch none of them. I can watch all of them. But it's all in one. That's what I liked about it too. I could be like, yeah, here's something, okay, that I can just be like, yo, look, I don't have to watch every video of the Smosh vlogging people, or watch every video of, oh come on, Santa Claus, every video of Smosh Gaming, or every video of Ian and Anthony, or every video of every skit, but I can, or every food thing, or every whatever. But I can be like, but I can have it all concisely in my face and go, hey, look, I can watch this, or I can't watch this. I can watch this, or I don't have to watch this. There's nothing that really makes me have to, like, when you're subscribed to something, you almost feel like you're doing like a disfavor. You're like disgracing something. Not really. If I didn't really care, I did it a lot, I would just be like, no. And that's the thing too. People would always be like, they wouldn't be offended. They'd be like, look, if you don't like the content we are making, don't watch it. Sorry. Or it's like, if you don't like this format of something we're doing, don't watch that format of something we're doing. We're always doing different formats. So, like with Smosh, you never had to watch everything Smosh did. They were like, I don't care. It was great. It was good. It was whatever. Like, you don't like this one thing we're doing? We don't need to do this. You don't need to watch it. You don't need to watch it and say, and do it. It's just, you don't need to watch it. Just, hey, don't watch. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Like, that's the thing, right? Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Hold him. Anyway, it's like, you don't like it, don't watch it. Not that it's a you like, oh, don't watch anything then. And, no, it's like I'm just saying, like, you don't like it, don't watch it. Like, it's very good at doing like, yeah, yeah, you know, which is what I liked about the app, where it was like none of this was like a subscription based thing where I have to pay for something, which I like too, and none of it's a subscription. Well, no, because the problem with that would be people would go out of their minds because unless there was exclusive content, people would go, "Are you out of your mind? I'm gonna pay for something where I can go on YouTube and do it for free." No, go suck a duck. Go f yourself. Go suck a duck. But hey, I don't really care. It works, right? It's good. It ran well, and that's I think what they got right. They really got that right about themselves. Their brand, they branded themselves. They branded themselves kind of stupidly with their like childish stuff, but they branded themselves in terms of like they got a brand. Like, oh, look at our brand. Look at our. They are advertising themselves like really well, like phenomenal. I think that's why. I think that's why for so long, because I watched them in 2015 and 2016. I think for 2 years I watched them. And I was just like, by the summer, because I went to a summer camp, right? And I went for 2 weeks, and then I came back, and then I went for 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks. When I came back the first time, like, I had missed so much of their stuff. I was like, okay, do I backlog all of this and literally waste my 2 weeks here? Do I do things with my life? Or do I just watch some of it? Or do I just say, F it, and completely cut them off? And I kind of did the first one, or the middle one, where I was like, the second one where it was like, I kind of watch a bit of it, I'll try and catch up, and then it just started doing the whole faster than you can ingest, and I was like, no, I'm done. And I quit cold turkey and went, F this. F this. I was like, no, forget it. Forget it, because I realized, I was like, no, this is stupid. And then I went, because I quit cold turkey for long enough, also, while I was at summer camp, that I was like, because I worked at summer camp, I was at summer camp, that I went, I really don't need these people anymore. And then I went back and like, I get somewhat enjoyment out of this, and I went, not some, a bit, adequate, at least some. No, I'm like, no, I get nothing. And then I went, I really don't get much out of this anymore. So, hey. So I just quit cold turkey and I deleted the app, and it was good. You know? It's not like I needed these people, like, these were kind of people I liked watching. I just kind of watched them because I was like, oh yeah. I also was one of those people who was like, the people who like, if you're not with the clique, if you're not with if you're not in the majority, you feel like you're just like some freaky outcast alien person. You're like, man, you're not like. It's like thing. It's like the thing with PewDiePie and PewDiePie versus a T series, right? And they're just like, you're not subscribed to You're one of the people on Earth who is not subscribed to PewDiePie? It's like, there's a lot of people that are not subscribed to PewDiePie. Let's be honest. There are 7 billion people on the face of this Earth. There are about 7 billion people on the face of this Earth. There are only about 60 million that are subscribed to PewDiePie. 60, 70 million, 80 million, whatever it is. Whatever it is now, whatever. So, that's only a fraction of... It's still a lot, but it's just a fraction of what... Of what? Of the world population. So there's still so many people who are not subscribed. Let's be honest here. So, yeah, I almost was like, that whole, wait, you're not subscribed to Smosh? What the heck? And you're just like, and I would be like, no, I'm not. I've never ever been subscribed to Smosh. I mean, I did. There are some classic skits on that though. There's some classic stuff on that though. On with their channel, like with Smosh. But I'm also just like, I don't care. I'm like, that's the thing too. As long as they never delete their channel, or somebody never goes, your channel's gone forever. We'll always just be like, we'll always be able to just go back and watch the great stuff. Like in 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, when we're showing our kids, grandchildren, grandkids, great grandkids, whatever stuff, we'll be like, yeah, remember this? This is classic YouTube. It'll be like, great. Or at least this is my classic YouTube. You know? So, I mean, hey, it's great. So, I'm not saying it's, so that's why you have to keep this kind of stuff. And really, if you have that handful of videos you love, download the videos, put them on some memory or some hard drive somewhere, and be done with it. Be like, yo, good. I have all the videos I ever want from these people ever. I'll pull them out every so often, watch them, and be done with it. You know? Not that. Oh, dang. Not that that's like the perfect way to do it. I'm just saying, like, if you really want to, and then that helps people preserve things, and then you go, I have all the videos, or I have all of this, or I have the video that I want on here. Royal Rumble SmackDown! Oh, WWE Raw! No! Dang it, son of a bimbo. Got him! Smack that boy in the shit. Smack him, smack down, smack him in the raw, smack him in the raw. Anyway, so, hey, look. I'm not saying Smosh is great. I'm not saying Smosh is awful. I'm just saying it really made an impact on me in how, or it made an impact on me in how you present yourself. They had an app. They did it perfectly. And I think it's like the perfect YouTube setup. You know? You know what the perfect YouTube setup would be? You do that for a while, and then you cut somebody off of it, and then they have to subscribe. That'd be the greatest, because then you go, you little bums. But they go, well, I want to keep watching these people, so I have to. So every kid, I remember that every kid under the sun had to go through that, get to the age of about 15, and go, about 15 and go, well, they go about 15 years old and go, do I get satisfaction from these people anymore? Do I get entertainment from these people? Do I care about these people anymore? Do I want to watch these people anymore? No. And then, and basically everyone realizes they all do the same, they come to the same realization. Because I was talking to my friend, and he's about a year? I think it's like a year? No, he's maybe 2 years older than me. So maybe he's about the same age as my brother, maybe. I don't remember exactly. I think he might be only a year older than me, because my brother's 18 months older. He is. I know I have this somewhere around here. He is. No! Oh, that sucks. Birthdays. He is a year, 9 months. 9 months. He's a year and 9 months older than me. Oh. Okay, anyway. Huh. Anyway, he's like saying the same thing, like he did the same thing. So he's like, he did the same thing. He's like, yeah, we all come to that realization. I was like, I remember watching Smosh, and he goes, yeah, we all come to that realization. We all come to that realization in our lives when we're about 15 years old, about 14, 15, 16, and we go, do we want to keep watching Smosh? We realize how stupid it is, and we go, this is stupid, Oh no, it did. Okay, and we realize, and we just stop. We just stop watching. We kind of slowly wean off, and then we just stop watching. Most people do, or they quit cold turkey. I don't know. So that's kind of what goes on here. So I mean, hey, I don't hate it. That's just that. I think they just really knew how to market themselves, I guess you could say. So big people with big, like, oh yeah, I think I might watch two with different people. you know. And like, they don't market themselves well because you want them to say, ah, "Oh, die, bye, son, bye, 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 son, bye, dad." No, bye, dad. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, good, I won. Ah, did I win? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. You know, it's very much like they don't market because you want them to be all in one clear and cohesive place, like a Netflix of their content. But then you realize you're like, but that's what the YouTube's for. It's like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. And let me be honest with you. I don't know. I don't care. It works. I'm only subscribed to like one of the channels in that whole thing, so it's like I don't care. Like I really don't care. But hey, it it works. It's like they're running themselves fine. It works. It's good. It's like the same with the money thing. Like just enough people using it. It's great. And that's the thing. The app really doesn't. I don't think it really exists anymore. The Smosh app, but it was really a good setup. They knew how to market themselves to the point of, hey, look at this. This is great. This is like insane. Like they know how to like everything's in a clear, concise place where I can just be like, yes, yes. Oh dang. Everything is in one place. It's great. It's good. So I think if you're gonna make big things like this, you need to have something like that. If you're gonna have like multiple channels on one network, you have to be like, you have to now be like, huh, huh, I didn't lose a limb. Nice. You know, you have to like very much, very much set up like, I don't know. Is there still an app for Happy Wheels? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, so yeah, they knew if you're going to set up like that with multiple, then you have to, like multiple channels in one network. You have to set it up like clear and like way in your face. Like that was the perfect. I repeat, perfect way of doing it. Like just so good. Like just ugh. Mwah. They did it like phenomenally. They knew what they were doing and they did it well. It was all in your face. So that's what I'd say. But I mean, I think it's perfect, but that's how they did it. Very nice. I'm sure the app. Do you have to pay to run an app, or is it like a website? You can have free websites. You just lose all the perks or all. What does it say? Okay. Well then, I just read the thing. I'm like, okay. Well, really, is it instant death? The only way it would be instant death is if like you made enough of them to go like this, like literally like to go like crush you. These is not instant death. Instant means like instantaneously. So like immediate, like anyway. So anyway, lagging this is horrible, but like yeah. So I'm sure there's ways of making free apps. I'm sure because all the ways I know, it's really like specific, something specific. So you can't really, or it's you got to pay for something, and I'm like, I don't want to pay for something, but if it's like cheap enough, I'll be like, fine, I'll pay the dollar a month or pay the stupidity, whatever I'm gonna pay for, and just or the one-time fee and be like, I'm done, you know. So I'm not saying that's great or bad. I'm just saying, hey, I would, I would just accept it, I guess. Move on. So. Yeah. La, la, la. I'm gonna beat your butthole. I'm gonna beat you in the butthole. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna beat you. Oh, dang. I'm gonna be your best friend. It's like the thing. It's a Finding Nemo. He's like, Dory's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna be your best friend. Oh my gosh, the first Fortnite. The first Fortnite one. Really? Huh. Wow. You would think, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotten to the bottom of this. I'm kind of done here, man. We've been going at this for 4 hours. Or 3.5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. It is a lot. I'm done here. 3.5, 4 hours? It's insane. I'm done. It's the longest I've ever streamed ever. It's insane. Oh my gosh. People who do 12-hour streams are just blow my effing mind. I'm like, oh my god, how do you do this? Jeff from Space Hamster, he does it. I'm like, how do you do 12 hours? He did for his birthday. He did 12-hour stream. I'm like, good effing sweet mother of molasses. How do you do that long? But anyway, what was I saying? Yes, I was like, I'm done, guys. So I think that'll be it for now. So, adios, muchachos.